Hey everybody, how are y'all doing? How are y'all feeling? It's your girl, the Brooke Ashley. Happy Monday. We are here to discuss The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17, episode 14. And before we get started, let me let y'all know, first of all, we are 4 days away from the live show. I cannot believe that on Friday, I will be meeting a handful of y'all. I am so excited to meet y'all. I cannot wait, right? Um, I also want to say, if you have not bought your live stream tickets yet, please get them. You don't want to miss out on the fun. And the link is down below in the description box. So get your tickets. Now, I want to say this. I'm in a great mood. This episode had me gagged. Shamea's people. Some of y'all are determined to misinterpret everything that I say. I'm not having it. Hey, Bio Miss. Hey, Jameer. My moderators, I'm going to need y'all to really keep an eye out because some of these folks are really trying me when it comes to my opinions about Shamea. Giving a critique does not equal I hate somebody. Let me say it again. Giving a critique does not equal hate. I like Shamea, but I don't think that Shamea is cut out for this show. And that's okay. If you are determined to misunderstand me, if you're determined to fight, and if you want to be obtuse and a contrarian, I'm going to let you know right now, you will be blocked. One of y'all tried to have a gotcha moment with me on Twitter just literally less than an hour ago, bringing up what I said last year. Last year is not this year, and my feelings can change, okay? So I'm just letting y'all know right now, I don't deal well with weirdo behavior. I said what I said, and I'm allowed to change my mind at any given time, okay? So if you cannot handle hearing Shamea get critiqued, log off right now, because I promise you right now, Bio Miss, Jameer, Osman, Ayana, all my moderators will get you out. I'm gonna put up the church finger. You will get no attention from me. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. So tread lightly. All right. So once again, let me say it one more time for the folks in the back. Okay. Because I critique Shamea does not mean that I dislike her, okay? So now that we've gotten the church announcements out the way, we can begin. But I'm letting you know right now, I'm not dealing with any nonsense. I'm on a high right now. My live show is in 4 days. I'm in a great mood. So I'm coming in peace. So I need you to come in peace too, all right? God bless. God is good. God is good, honey. We serve a good God, okay? He's been good to me. He's been good to you. He woke you up this morning, okay? So don't try me. Try Jesus, because I'm not going back and forth with nobody in this chat. If you feel the need to be a contrarian with me today, save it for next week, okay? Thank you and amen. All right, because we're not doing it. We are not doing it today. Thank you, Oyster Bay. Honey, when I tell you they're trying to come for me on Twitter, I said, no, ma'am, we will not do this. Not today. Not today. So, all right. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Biomis. Exactly. No, try God before you try me. Exactly. He's the best one to try. Call him. Because I'm telling you right now, y'all, we are not doing it. We are not doing any nonsense today. All right. Hey, Dummy Rocco, thank you for the super chat. Finally caught up to catch a recap live. Congrats on the sold out show. Thank you. I just got my live stream ticket this morning. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited. We're going to have a good time. Now, also, y'all, you guys know that I'm having a step and repeat, honey. So come dressed to impress to make sure you stand by the step and repeat, y'all. I'm excited. I want to say give a big shout out and a big thank you to one of our sponsors. She's a subscriber. She owns a beautiful vintage jewelry company. Oh my gosh, her pieces are amazing. Tamika Lawrence at apostrophe. Y'all, I have her link in the description box. Check her out, honey. The pieces are gorgeous. I'm so excited for the necklace. I got the link necklace. I can't wait to pair it with my Van Cleef. It's gonna look so good. I'm excited, y'all. But shout out to Tamika Lawrence over at apostrophe. Your jewelry is gorgeous. Y'all, let me drop the link right here in the chat. Hold on, y'all. We have to shout out our sponsors, honey. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. I'm happy to see you, friend. We missed you too. Yes, honey. Tamika Lawrence has gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pieces. Oh my gosh, stunning. Apostrophe vintage jewelry. I just dropped the link down in the chat. Her link is in the description box. Please check her out, y'all. The pieces are stunning, y'all. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Hey, Jacob, thank you for the super chat. Can we talk about Kelly being on Shamea's payroll at this point, doing that post for her before the episode last night? I'm not surprised. I think that, well, listen, you have to be, I'm not trying to be funny or shady, but that's the thing. When you're accepting help from a friend, you have to be all in. Okay. This friend has helped you financially, giving you a place to stay, helping you out a whole lot. So she has to be a ride or die for Shamea. I mean, listen, I'm just saying that's how it works. If somebody's helping you, you have to be all in for them. So I can't be mad at her. That's what a friend does, especially when, you're on the receiving end of that friend's help. That will look crazy for her not to have her back because Shamea has helped her so much. So I don't feel any way about Kelly doing what she has to do. So I'm not even mad. It was damage control. I agree. She's bought and paid for. Well, Shamea does have the coin. Yeah, Kelly owes her one. No, it's very true. It's very true. Yes, you can't be living in her house and not riding for her. No, it's the truth. Oh my gosh. Oh, friend, you saw the foolishness on the other lives? Listen, oh yeah, you saw that. You had a good 8 hours worth of catching up because the way we cut up in the last 2 lives, you were missed. I hope you had a great time on your vacation though. I'm sure it was amazing. Oh, thank you guys so much. No, it's true. You can't go against anybody helping you in that capacity. It's the truth. It is the truth. All right, y'all. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. Oh, no, no more today. They've been real quiet. Thank God. God is good. And then I was out and about over the weekend, so I didn't, I don't know what they were doing, but yeah, no, they've been good. So okay, you liked it, right? Everybody I had no idea that you guys would enjoy that so much. I was like, oh, really? Like you guys really enjoyed it. Y'all had me screaming. You say you're new here, happy to be here. Oh, thank you. I'm happy you're here. Hey, Dark Child 99, thank you for the super chat. If I'm not mistaken, season 9 reunion is considered the darkest moment in Atlanta history. I would consider this episode's dinner scene to be the second. I'm not even going to hold you, Dark Child. I low-key feel the same. This was definitely, if it wasn't in top 2, it was definitely in the top 3 or 4. Because you don't understand, I was so gagged. I was speechless. I could not believe what I was hearing, what I was seeing. A mess. Oh, I'm glad you all love it. You guys, I was shocked at the comments. You guys thought that was the best part. You all love that. So I'm glad to know. Oh, thank you. You know what? I get that from my grandma and my mom. My grandmother could tell a story like nobody's business. Oh my gosh. I get it right from her. She could tell, she had you so engaged. There were times where so many of her friends would tell you that you would see her out and about and she would have you just like standing for 2 hours. You're in the middle of the store and she's telling you all she could tell a story like nobody else. She was phenomenal. This is my mom's mom, but she was a phenomenal storyteller. And I like to think that I get 1/10 of that from her, but oh no, she could tell a story. Oh my God, rest her soul. But she could tell a story, honey. We used to be on the phone like, girl, oh my gosh, she could tell a story like nobody's business. So thank you, Grandma, for the gift. But yeah, she was like the ultimate storyteller. Oh my gosh. Oh, phenomenal. All right, y'all. Oh, thank you. So I'm happy that you're here. All right, y'all. Let's get on. Oh, wait, hold on. Phaedra had a lot of nerve talk about healing friendships. Also, how do you get live tickets? Will you be doing anything for CultureCon? CultureCon is in August, right? I don't know. I have opinions about a lot of these conventions. We'll talk in the next live. Oh, for the live stream tickets, go on my description box and you can get the tickets. Wait, hold on. Let me put the link right here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So I dropped the link. Oh, it's October 3rd to the 5th. Oh, okay. Thank you. Why did I think it was in August? All right, y'all. My great grandma had the best stories. Yes, listen, the elders always had the best stories. I saw pieces of it. I'm debating if I want to watch the whole thing, but Vicky is still so jealous. For her to say that about Heather's money, she is still so jealous and envious of Heather. It's ridiculous. But all right, y'all. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, oh, have fun. Come on, Japan. Come on. I know that's right. Come on. Oh, I know that's right. Have the best time. All right, y'all. Let's get into this. We have a lot to cover. I have a lot to say. A lot went on. A lot went down. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. So we open up the episode. It's the second day of their Scotland trip. It's the morning. Everybody's getting ready for the day. The breakfast looks good. They have fresh fruit, croissants, all that. Now, may I say this? Despite the nonsense, everybody I thought looked really pretty in this episode. I was loving K. Michelle's looks. K. Michelle in that fur. Everybody I felt was really clearing for I felt like everybody's outfits were really on point in this episode. But they're all at the breakfast table. Phaedra says, I have to tell you all this. It's so terrible, but after last night's conversation at dinner, I was so interested in Tasty Blacks. I said, let me do some investigation. So they're all laughing. Pinky's like, oh, was it good? Now, Pinky, you know that you and your husband probably watch Tasty Blacks all the time. So why are you even asking her, was it good? You already know. I'm sure you have a top tier premium subscription to Tasty Blacks. So Phaedra's like, well, the gag is, it said that effective July 25th of 2025, you can't watch it anymore in the UK. Now, Phaedra, this whole demure act of, that was my first time checking out Tasty Blacks. We all remember how freaky you were back in the day. I highly doubt that you've never taken a little peek at Tasty Blacks. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know if I'm believing that Phaedra has gone all these years without ever watching Tasty Blacks. I'm sure she has watched something. So now Porsha says, well, in Scotland, you can look it up. You can look up porn, but apparently Phaedra was trying to find the hardcore stuff. That's not allowed, baby. You're gonna need to screen record it, save the video to your phone, and then come over here and watch it. That's not like I do. Porsha had me screaming so hard. Porsha, the fact that you have all these saved porn videos on your phone has me yelling, but sometimes you need some material on the go, honey. She said, you know what? I can't chance it. I don't know what they have going on over here. Let me just say something real quick for the plane ride home. I was yelling. So now Phaedra says, all right, ladies, we have to get up out of here. And now she's asking where Angela is. Angela's like, I heard my name. They start laughing. And now they're outside in the front to play the Highland games. Now, mind you, they're greeted by two Scottish guides. Their names are David and Stephen. Now, a quick side note, David and Stephen were not having it at all. Their whole demeanor, they were so matter of fact. At one point when he snapped at Cynthia, I could not stop laughing. When they were not going for it at all, they had me screaming. So anyhow, Phaedra says, I brought some local Scots in to teach them about the Scottish Highland Games. They're very comparable to the Olympic Games. So now they're doing a mini version. So Phaedra says, today we're going to be playing 3 games, the caber toss, the hammer toss, and then tug of war. Now, mind you, the first game, the caber toss, is them flipping logs. K. Michelle says, I don't understand why people get money and do stuff that's not of our culture. Well, Kay, that's the whole point of traveling. You travel to immerse yourself in other cultures. I mean, what fun would it be to go to Scotland and do the same things that you do in Atlanta? I feel like you might as well do, when in Rome, do as the Romans. It's just a fun game. It's a fun day. You'll be okay if you guys don't do something that you would usually do you're in Scotland. Just have some fun. Yes, I was happy that the episode started off light too. Now, Kimberly, Kelly got a little strength for her size. Yes, she does. She threw that log really far too. They weren't for the BS. So they were not with the BS at all. Yeah, I thought that was so silly of her to say that. You said Kay is one of those people you don't want to travel with because yes, she definitely gives me that. She wants to, eat the same thing. She's trying to find a cheesecake factory in Spain. Like she gives me that. Like she wants to do the same things that you would do in America. When it's like, no, just immerse yourself. Try something new in this new country. But yeah, honey. Yes, she gives very much. She wants to eat McDonald's. Yes, and stuff that we have here. Exactly. It's giving. I don't like the food in Italy. It's too fresh. Yes, giving very much Lisa Barlow. Yes, Jameer, I feel the same way. Still stuck in Memphis. I agree. Oh, you are so you know what you got me screaming. You have me screaming. She does give me like she would try to find the local cheesecake factory or something. So anyhow, it's time. They're playing the first game. The flipping the logs, the caber toss. So Cynthia's asking a question about the game. And so one of the guides was like, just do what you're told. He was real spicy. Cynthia was gagged. She was like, all right now, like, all right. I was just like, well, damn. The way he was like, girl, do what you're told and stop asking me these dumb questions. Because she was like, can we throw the log at a 45-degree angle? And he said, no, that's not the game. Do what you're told. I was like, well, damn, like, all right. I could not stop laughing. So now, everybody was flipping those logs pretty well. Kelly, Shamea, Drew, Porsha did a good job. Angela did a horrible job. Phaedra says, Angela, stick to being a private eye and let Charles Oakley do all the sports. Angela makes a joke in her confessional and says that her arm is injured. Her rotator cuff is injured, right? Now, Phaedra, I don't know how you thought you would flip a big log with those nails and those gloves on. Shamea had to come and take those gloves off of you. Phaedra says, I have the arms of Michelle Obama, but my nails aren't helping me grasp. So now it's time for the next game. What was it? That was called the hammer toss. And they're throwing hammers. So now I think Porsha won that game. And now it's time for the tug of war. So now they divide in two teams. Since it's an odd number of women, Phaedra says that it has to be even. So somebody has to sit out. Porsha's like, well, K. Michelle's already drinking, so she's going to sit out then. Baby, the way K. Michelle was so over the game day, I said, girl, it's like, what, 10 in the morning? Why do you have a glass of whiskey or whatever in your hand, girl? Like, play the game. Now, yes, the tug of war had me screaming too. Baby, they had Kelly in the front, right? So it's the two teams. You have Porsha, Pinky, Drew, and Angela on one team. Porsha says, you've got some sturdy bitches and some big bitches on our team, right? Then Cynthia says, I want to swap someone out for Pinky because Pinky's super competitive, right? Baby, it's time for the tug of war to start. Porsha's team won. It was no question. They just yanked that rope one good time. Kelly was on the ground, legs up in the air. The way they were dragging Kelly on that ground, I said, my God. I said, Kelly, you didn't stand a chance. Miss Kelly did not stand a chance. I could not stop laughing. Production was so petty to zoom in on her legs spread wide open, getting dragged in that grass like that. I said, my God. Yes, honey, to the moon, honey, legs to the moon. Kelly damn near flew to Atlanta. No, she did. So now Porsha says, I just made up with Kelly. I would never want her to be dragged. I hate seeing her little size 2 feet in the air. I said, not size 2 feet, honey. Phaedra says they drug Kelly like a rag doll on a bad day. Angela says, it felt good. I was waiting to drag Kelly's ass all trip. Now, Angela, you were pretty quiet this episode. But I have to say, the shade that you were throwing all throughout the episode in your confessionals, I had no idea that you were still holding grudges against certain people. Like, I thought you were still mad at Shamea. I mean, I don't know. Why were you waiting to drag Kelly? I had no idea that you and Kelly were on the outs. So it was like, I don't know, the little comments that she kept making about Kelly and Porsha and a few other people. It was really weird. I was like, I had no idea that you had beef with everybody. You said Angela's read fell flat that time. It did. It did. Angela's clicking down so far. No, she is. Angela's so bothered deep within. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. What is Angela doing this season? Going hard on people. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, y'all, I wanted to know, did I miss something? I asked in my notes. I literally put in my notes, did I miss an episode? Because I was unaware that there was any beef between Angela and Kelly. So game day is over. Again, I love when they get along. That's why the end of this episode was so jarring, because we had such a strong start. They were all getting along. So now they go back into the castle. They have treats waiting for them by the staff. They have hot toddies and haggis. Now, mind you, the haggis looked like chocolate. I thought it was like chocolate or a falafel, like they all guessed. You could have never told me that haggis was the intestines. It was the brain. It was a brain of a lamb and lamb intestines. It looks so cute. It looked like a little chocolate drop. Literally, I was shocked. None of them wanted to touch it. Phaedra says, come and eat it. Pinky actually has vegan haggis. She says that it's pretty good. Portia's like, not the baby lamb. Phaedra took this mortician stuff too far. So now Portia's like, you know what? Let me try haggis. When am I going to say that I was in Scotland with you girls eating brain? Let me just do it. She takes a bite of the haggis and almost vomits. I was like, damn. Now, hold on, right? I'm all for trying new things. I feel like I'll try a lot of food, like different foods, like once. I don't know if I would have tried haggis. Like I'm trying to think, if and when I go to Scotland, will I try haggis? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it looked good, but you said no, thank you. I'll take the vegan haggis thing. You said no, thank you. No, I think you shouldn't tell people what's in. Yeah, I think so too. I think that I feel like it probably is good, but if you know that it's lamb brain, then it's like, ooh, I can't do this. I feel like it's the same as like when I went to New Orleans and you eat alligator. I think, I don't know. It's like it tastes like chicken, but I think that like you said, you can't tell people that it's what it is. Oh, you had it. You said it was honestly okay. Okay, good to know. No, ma'am, cow tongue was enough for me. Knowing what's in it makes it more. The texture is very odd. You said, no, thank you, honey. They can keep that in the back. Yes. I mean, yes, I feel the same. Okay, we see each other. I'm on the fence about when I go to Scotland, if I will try haggis. I don't know. You said, I didn't try it. No, thanks. You said, it's a chop for me. Yes, it is. It really is. I've eaten lamb brain before. It doesn't taste like much. I promise it's bad. I'll take the chicken, honey. Give me a good old salad. Okay? No, exactly. I love me some gator. Yes, I did. I had yes, Jamia, you have a good memory. I had turtle soup. I love turtle soup. Oh my gosh. Turtle soup is so good. Oh my gosh. That I feel like if I could eat alligator and turtle, then maybe I might try haggis one time for the one time. I don't know. I'm on the fence. Yes, it is so good. As long as you reject it respectfully, I guess. Yes. Honestly, as a Scot, just try it. Most people usually end up not minding it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take your word for it, honey. We have a Scot in the house, so I'll take your word for it. When I go, I'll report back on if I tried haggis. So you said you've had gator, shark, and rattlesnake. Oh, how is shark and rattlesnake? How is that? If something is a delicacy, I'll try it. Yes, honey. No, turtle soup. Oh my gosh, it was phenomenal. You can have mine, Brooke. Y'all can have it. I had a pet turtle. I don't think I could do that. No, I think turtles are so cute. Like, no, I love turtles. They're adorable, but like I just had to try it and I did like it. I know I love turtles. I really love turtles. Not Brooke salivating. You said shark is good. I've heard shark is very good. Not the turtles, honey. I had shark in Spain years back. Okay, this is good to know. Yeah, turtle soup and alligator. They had gator at my job a few times. It was good. Yes. It was very good. I haven't had kangaroo, honey. Don't do me, honey. Don't do me. You said keep your turtles locked up around Brooke. Don't do me. I love the turtles. Y'all are so silly. You said I'm with Kay on this one. Take me to Chick-fil-A. You guys are so silly. So now they have lunch prepared for them. There's fresh bread and wine. And now Angela peeps the menu and she says, oh, so there's haggis again for lunch. Porsha reads the full menu. It says haggis, neeps, and tatties. Porsha's like, oh, that's brain, kneecaps, and titties. Porsha was so funny with that. I could not stop laughing. That was really silly. So now, as they're eating lunch, Porsha's asking Kelly how she's feeling this morning. Kelly says, this morning was a bit heavy for me, but I'm good. Thank you all for asking. They're all like, no, we all love you, Kelly. Kelly says, I love y'all too. So Drew says, last night was very liberating and spiritual. For the first time, it felt like we were all able to come together. We were in Phaedra's room. Me, Porsha, Phaedra, Kelly, and Cynthia. Did you see when production cut to Shamea's face? Shamea looked very sad. She looked very pained at the fact that they had all had a little meetup after dinner without her. I'm going to talk more about the whole Shamea and Porsha of it all soon, but Shamea looks very sad that she's on the outs when it comes to Porsha. A mess. Now, guys, I do want to say a big thank you to another wonderful, wonderful, wonderful brand and sponsor that you guys know that I'm collabing with, Skims, honey. They are today's sponsor of today's live. So I have to show y'all my ad read, honey, for the new collection, honey. So get on into it, honey. So y'all, I'm going to play you all my Skims ad, and then we'll get back on with the recap, okay? Again, Skims is top tier. Now, you've heard me say it before, but I'm going to say it again. Skims is top tier. She's really that girl, and their fabrics are truly one of a kind. Lately, I've been wearing cotton everything, and when it comes to cotton basics, nothing beats Skims. Now, if you know me, then you know that I am super picky about t-shirts because I hate when they stretch out or when they lose their shape. The absolute worst. The Skims cotton jersey t-shirt is honestly the best fit I've found. It hugs in all the right places while I'm feeling soft and comfortable. It has that perfect balance of fitted and stretchy without ever feeling tight, and it lays so well over bras. And if you already guessed, yes, I'm wearing my Everyday Cotton Ultimate Bra by Skims, and you see how the girls are sitting, okay? Now, ever since I got my cotton jersey t-shirt, I've been wearing it out, and after multiple washes, it still looks great, and that fit is still there. Now, if you like what you're seeing right now, make sure to shop Skims Cotton and all of my favorite pieces at skims.com. After you place your order, be sure to let them know I sent you. Select podcast in the survey, and be sure to select my show in the drop-down menu that follows. So again, a big shout out and a big thank you to Skims. Y'all, their whole collection is fire. I mean, from the bras to the shirts, that cotton, phenomenal. I live in my Skims, y'all. They literally have the best bras, everything. Chef's kiss, y'all. Make sure to hit that link in the description box. Yeah, honey, get you some, especially for the summertime, girl. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's get back on to the recap. Okay. So, wait, hold on, y'all. Let me read a few super chats, y'all, because y'all get on me when I don't read them on in real time. So I'm trying to, time everything out perfectly, okay? Hey, Miss Lee Carter, thank you for the super chat. Shamea only has herself to blame. Let's go. I agree. Hey, Jay Cobb, thank you for the super chat. Did you see Kelly lost her court case? Oh, no, I didn't see that. I did not. When I tell you I've been so laser focused on the show, I feel like I cannot really focus on anything else other than the recaps. Like everything else has become secondary. I'll catch up on all the news after the live show is done. You know what I'm saying? But no, I didn't even see that she lost her court case. Hey, Harmony, Brian, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Brooke, love you. I've never commented, but I finally caught a live. Hey, I'm happy you're here, Harmony. With Shamea, I feel like Kelly's making up with Porsha was where she lost it. Oh, absolutely. We're going to talk because she does say something to that effect. I think in this scene. So we will definitely talk about that later on. I promise you. But that definitely does play a big part in why she crashed out and lashed out at that table. All right, y'all. Yes, her mind snapped. Yes, when I tell you guys, I'm so excited, y'all. I am so excited to see y'all, to meet y'all. We're gonna have a good time, a good kiki, y'all. I can't believe that July 17th is 4 days away. Like, I'm really shocked. You could not have told me that it was going to fly by. I mean, I feel like it has not. I just yesterday I announced the show, and now here we are, 4 days away. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Honey, it is a countdown. It truly is a countdown. I'm one of the viewers who don't care about what happens off screen. I get it. No, time flew. You know, for real, it feels like just yesterday the announcement was made. I cannot believe the way June flew by, the way May, I mean, I announced it on May 11th, and here we are. I cannot believe that 2 months passed by just like that. Oh, thank you so much, y'all. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all. You said it's freezing in South Africa. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I can't wait, y'all. I cannot wait. Yes, let me know. Well, you do have the live stream. If for all of you guys who are buying the live stream tickets, you can watch the live stream for up to a week. So if you can't watch it in real time, you're able to watch it for up to a week, which is great. Oh, thank you so much. Honey, this flew right on. No, I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. No, don't say that. I'm sure you're going to look great. A few of y'all have emailed me asking, what should I wear? Some of y'all sent me your outfits. You're like, Brooke, is this okay? I've approved. You guys are going to look great. You are going to look great. Don't you worry. Okay. I just want to see you in the building. Oh my gosh. You are so silly. Brooke, it's true. I got married, had a child, and died between when you announced it and today. I'm screaming. Oh, thank you guys so much. Thank you. Y'all, I'm so excited. I can't stop saying it. I'm like, I have not been able to get a proper night's sleep. It'll be nice to finally be able to sleep because I feel like, but the adrenaline leading up to the day, I'm just like, oh my gosh. Yes, honey. The dress code is sexy, honey. Y'all are gonna. I know y'all are gonna bring it. I know some of y'all have emailed me your outfits. I'm like, oh yes, do that one and put a heel on, honey. So I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. The dolls will be stepping on Friday. I'll get your hotel last night. Yes, honey. Brooke, you're gonna look so tea. Thank you, y'all. I hope so, y'all. I'm like, I don't know why I'm getting nervous. I don't know why this is so silly that I'm getting nervous. This is so. Thank you. I don't know why I'm like. I'm excited, y'all. You said I can't wear a heel, so go easy on me, honey. Thank you so much, y'all. Sexy with 4-inch heels. Yes, honey. Will you be wearing a hat? No, I won't. But I do have a surprise. Jesse, come to the front, Jesse. I have a surprise for y'all. You guys are going to laugh so hard, but thank you guys. You said it's just us. Don't be nervous. No, I know. But like, it's like the anticipation and like, it's like my heart is like beating out of its chest. I don't know why. It's so like, I have not been able to get a good night's rest since July because I keep thinking about this crunch time. So you said I'm pregnant. I'll have a cute sandal. Okay. I know that's right. You said, how do I send a super chat? I think there's like there's like a little dollar. There's like a dollar button. Yes, there will be merch. It's normal to be nervous just being in the moment. Yes, no, it is. Thank you guys. Thank you. Hey, Tynia, thank you for the super chat. Just on the live, although most people think this was the nail in the coffin for Shamea, made me feel sad for her. It's clear that there is an agenda, but she's not quick enough to act accordingly, and I hate that for her. Oh, Tynia, we will be speaking about this because I feel really sorry for her. I feel that's an understatement. I feel very sorry for her. I really do. All right, y'all. Let's I know I feel the love, y'all. I do feel the love. I feel the love. No, I can't wait, y'all. I'm so excited. Brooke, my twin sister, and I love you so much. And we're traveling from Arizona to see you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to meet you. Y'all, okay, can I say this before? I'll get back to the recap in 2 minutes. Just bear with me. If I start crying when I walk on that stage, please do not judge me. I really might start crying because I'm thinking about the show. If I get emotional, please, y'all, just bear with me because I feel I'm getting emotional right now just hearing this. Hey, Connor, thank you for the super chat. Please release a hat that says you can't afford this. I truly need one. Okay. You said I'm nervous and it isn't my show. I'm gonna need a drink to cool my nerves. Like I really might start crying. So y'all, please do not judge me. You said you'd cry too. Okay. We see each other. You have to come to the DMV. We love you here. I know. DC and Chicago are next. Oh, thank you so much, Osmond. Thank you. Unless you pay by Amex. Okay. I need a breezeway hat. Oh my gosh, y'all are. Jesse's gonna be there. Jesse and Dark Child are gonna be there. I know that Queen, Dorothy, they're going to be live streaming. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you. Y'all give Brooke a quick hug. Amex hats. Oh, thank you guys so much. Y'all are so sweet. Brooke, it's your party. Cry if you want to. Okay. It's something you work towards, so most likely the audience will cry with you. Oh no, now hold on, y'all. If y'all start crying, I will lose it. Promise me that you will not start crying. At the meet and greet, don't cry because you will have me crying, honey. So please, y'all, promise you cannot cry. We're not gonna cry, okay? Oh my gosh. Oh no, Brooke, take a few shots like Kenya in the song before the show. Oh my gosh, y'all. I agree. If you're a naturally happy person that wants to lean on the positive side of life, unless you have super thick skin and can stay true to yourself no matter what, Housewives isn't for you. I agree. Can I bring a Wendy poster? Now, child. Oh my gosh. Y'all better stop it. Just have your makeup artist on retainer all day. Yes. I'm going to have to do that. Oh my gosh, y'all. All right, y'all. Y'all, please, y'all. Let's get back to it. Don't worry about your tears. We all understand. Okay, I appreciate y'all. So now, where were we? Porsha says, I felt it last night for sure. And I think it's understood between Kelly and I. I hurt her. She hurt me. We were going to go back and forth. But at the end of the day, I'm thankful and blessed that it took a turn for us. Kelly says, I'm really happy that we got to have a conversation last night. And I hope and pray that we can, that what transpired last night, we can continue to move forward. So you have Phaedra in the background saying, woo, child, amen. So now Porsha says, if you have somebody who has good intentions, who will allow access, allow it. I want you to call me. I want you to be around me. I want you to ask me for stuff. And Shamea is annoyed. Now, for all the Shamea stands, right, who swear that I can't give Shamea a break. Listen up. All Shamea's people, come to the front, please. I want you to hear this because y'all swear that I can't be fair when it comes to Shamea. I don't know where you got that from. In this moment right here, I did feel like Porsha was being passive aggressive and she was being petty. That was definitely a dig. Like, I'm gonna sit up here and make up with Kelly, but Shamea, not you. Porsha was doing a lot. Yes, she was laying it on very thick, for sure. That whole thing about, I want you to lean on me. I want you to call me, ask me for stuff. She already knows that Kelly and Shamea are locked in as best friends, and Shamea is helping Kelly out. So for her to add that, girl, I want you to call me up. You can call me up for stuff. That was a dig. Porsha, I understood why Shamea made that face because it's like, girl, you're just saying this to get under my skin. Porsha, I got to call you out. I have to call you out. I have to. It was definitely passive aggressive and it was a dig. Period. Shamea says in her confessional, the fact that Porsha is able to forgive other people and not me is crazy. She then goes on to say, I'm not buying it, but hey, I hope it works out and good luck. Now, one of y'all just super chatted me. Wait, was it you? Hold on. Because one of y'all just... Wait, was it you, Tynia, or was it Harmony? Okay, yes, Harmony. I want to expound a little bit more on your super chat because I agree. It was right here in this confessional where Shamea says, Porsha can forgive everybody else, but not me. I agree with your point because Shamea is hurt. Shamea feels iced out and it is killing her something horribly that she is X'd out and Porsha is paying her dust. She definitely lost it. This comment in the morning definitely had Shamea feeling away all day. And Shamea went nuts and lost her mind at that table. But that comment had Shamea festering, and you're correct about that. Hey, Miss Lee Carter, thank you for the super chat. Shamea cannot relate to going through a tumultuous divorce. She should be glad that Kelly had these women to pour into her at the moment. Get over it. No, I agree, but I think that she has claimed Kelly as her BFF. And it's a kick in the teeth to have your new best friend now be friends with your ex-best friend when you want back in with your ex-best friend. Just a hot mess all the way right. Yeah, she feels left out very badly. She does. Her emotions spiraled. I agree. Yes, also Shamea should not have played with her friendship with Porsha either. I agree. She's the reason. Shamea did divorce before. Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Shamea has been divorced before, so she understands the pain as well. You can see that anger on Shamea. I agree. Brooke, these lies have been making me nervous lately. I thought you were calling me to the front and I sat straight up. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, y'all have me screaming. Hey, Harmony, Brian, thank you for the super chat. Her emotional immaturity really showed because rather than wait, I don't think you're allowed to say that. I think that you're not, I don't know if you're allowed to say that word. So rather than, freaking out, she should have went to her room one-on-one and said, I miss us and I'm sorry. I agree with that. Thank you for the super chat, Harmony. And wait, hold on. I think I'm missing a few other super chats. I apologize, y'all. Bear with me. Hey, Peach Spirit. Yes, Peach, I got your email. I would love to give my ticket to somebody. If anybody would like to go, it's a premium booth ticket. Y'all, Peach Spirit emailed me. She you can't attend. Sorry, I don't want to assume your gender. Forgive me. But Peach is giving away their ticket. Let me know if you're in the NYC area. Email me. Yes, Beyonce changed her lyric. Yes, on Energy, so definitely not allowed. Thank you. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I remember. I heard that word isn't like, you can't say it. That word isn't allowed. Yes, Shamea was in a situation where there was DV. Yes, she was. Her first marriage was abusive, I believe. Oh, are you gonna, this is for a live ticket, you're there in person. Are you willing to come to New York? You can have the ticket if you're willing to come to New York and be there live and in person. I heard that it's a slur, I believe. I think it's like a slur towards, I just know that it's a slur now, so you can't say it. So I know people do say it, but like, listen, I've worked too hard. I don't have the patience. I'm not trying to sit up here and have to, say some apology. If you can't say something, I'm just not going to say it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can't say it anymore. Yeah, you said it's ableist. Okay, thank you. It's an ableist slur. It's offensive to disabled people that have spasms. Okay, thank you. I'm like, I'm just like, yeah, they got mad at Beyonce because Beyonce said it on Energy on Renaissance and she changed the lyric. So I'm like, listen, honey, I've worked too hard. You're not going to get me caught up. So please. So listen, exactly, honey, exactly. Oh, thank you so much, Jesse. Thank you. I can't wait to meet you. Yes, honey. Exactly. They want to. Well, I don't think it wasn't like that. Now she didn't know. I don't remember anybody trying to cancel her. Nobody was trying to cancel Beyonce. She didn't know it was an honest mistake. She took the lyric out immediately and replaced it with something else. I don't remember that. I don't remember it was that kind of hoopla where they wanted to cancel her. So, all right, yo, let's get back onto the Yeah, it was good for her to change it. I agree. Yeah, she faced backlash. I wouldn't say cancel. Okay, listen, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You will not have me caught up out of here. So, and Harmony didn't know either. So we're not getting mad at Harmony. Harmony didn't know. So it's a learning lesson for everybody. So don't get up here and act smart to Harmony, okay? Okay, y'all. Let's I even sent more money to apologize. Oh, thank you, Harmony. I appreciate that. Let's be very clear. Yeah, I mean, no, right? Okay, all right. Now let's, enough with, exactly. So, yes, each one teach one. Agreed. So anyhow, wait, where were we, y'all? Do you see? No, somebody's talking about some old movie that I've never even seen. Child, let's get back on topic. So now, wait, where were we, guys? I lost my place and my notes. Please forgive me, y'all. Porsha goes on to say, when women actually decide to pour into each other, it's powerful, it's different. Porsha, again, you were laying it on real thick. So anyhow, they leave the table to freshen up, to get ready for the day, and they're going to see each other in an hour. So we see Shamea in her room. She's on FaceTime with her mom. She's already emotional and crying. She says yesterday was very, very heavy. She felt attacked. She brings up how Angela accused her of sleeping with her neighbor, George. I told the group that it wasn't true. And they were all like, well, you talked about her daughter. It's always an attack. So she goes on to say that she says, even with K. Michelle last night, we had some stuff that we had to talk about. We did find some resolve, but I was a bit hurt by the fact that it even came up in the group. So mind you, we cut to a parallel scene with K. Michelle and Pinky in the kitchen. And K. Michelle's like, listen, I need some food. She's like, take me to a Chick-fil-A, a McDonald's, a KFC here in Scotland because I'm hungry. That lunch was not lunching. She was not here for the haggis. And she wasn't here for any of that. So Pinky's like, what's up with you and Shamea? Because I feel the energy. I feel the vibes. There's still something underlying, right? K. Michelle says, it doesn't feel the same. Pinky's like, well, who do you think is changing the energy, you or her? K. Michelle says, I'm keeping the same energy. I feel like in this situation, I've watched a lot of change-ups. How do you have an attitude? How are you standoffish with me? So now she goes on to say that last night, she was really upset when Shamea said, I don't have anybody else but Kelly. I was looking at her like, what? K. Michelle says, I get in the car and I say to Shamea, I don't care, but you're gonna be my friend. To have her look at Kelly and say that she doesn't have anybody else in this group except for Kelly is really unfair when I've done nothing but have your back. I see why K. Michelle and Shamea unfollowed each other, and K. Michelle is now fooling with Shamea. K. Michelle says, I was trying to make sure that she was okay last night. K. Michelle starts rambling on about how she doesn't get any dick from Shamea. None of her bills are being paid. Kay, my thing with you is you'll make a valid point and then you'll go off the beaten path and just ramble about whatever that makes no sense. You saying how you don't get dick from Shamea and she doesn't pay your bills. We know that. Like, girl, what are we talking about? It's just so bizarre. Ramble is a great word for it. The scene had me like, yes, Kay goes off the rails. I agree. Her delivery is so bad. Kay Michelle, girl, you have money. Kelly don't. I agree. Yes, she'll have a great point, and then immediately it just goes off the rails. It's like, girl, what are you talking about? She reminds me a lot of Liz from Rhode Island. For all my Rhode Island watchers, Liz will make a point and then all of a sudden go off the beaten path. And it's like, what are you saying? Is she implying that Kelly takes both from Shamea? Oh, I was so confused by her saying that I didn't even think that far. Nothing's making sense. Kay was implying that Kelly does is word vomit. Well, y'all are sharp. Because when I tell you, that did not even cross my mind that she was saying that. I can't stop laughing. So Pinky's like, well, what did you say to her? Kay says, I said nothing. I played just like Phaedra. Phaedra's like the Pillsbury Doughboy with the sound effects. Mm-hmm. So Pinky says, you know what I see? I see Shamea fighting everybody. How are you fighting everybody? Now, I have to say, hearing Pinky say that, I'm getting the impression that Shamea and Pinky's friendship is going to be fractured as well. I could see Pinky and Shamea not being as close as they used to be. Because even Pinky's tired of Shamea. So Pinky says she's fighting all of these battles, and I feel like she's mentally checked out, and it feels like everybody's the enemy, and that's probably a part of what you feel. Kay Michelle says, I think Shamea has bigger issues in battling me. Pinky says something is wrong. There's been a dark cloud over Shamea, and I want her to heal from whatever that cloud is. Now, Pinky, the same could be said about you and the bankruptcy stuff. You've been crying about the whole bankruptcy stuff and the lawsuits and this and that now for the last 12 episodes yourself. You have not been a bundle of joy either. You've also been kind of down in the dumps. You know, let's break out the tiny violin as well. I'm just saying. You haven't been this big ray of sunshine either now. So that's kind of funny that you want to get on Shamea for being a dark cloud when you've also had a dark cloud over your head. And we see in the next scene, you're still crying about the money. So I'm just saying, you're not really one to talk about somebody being a dark cloud. So now, Kay Michelle says, I don't like this person that I see because I know that's not her. I hope she gets it together before she says some things that she'll forever regret. I watched this girl turn into a monster. Now, listen. Shamea might be many things, but do I think that Shamea's turned into a monster? No. Like, that's too harsh of a word. Like, we've got to be mindful of what we say. And no, I mean, when I think of monsters on these shows, Shamea's not cracking the top 20 or top 10 for monsters. You said I understood what she was saying? She was foreshadowing. No, monster's too strong. That was, yeah, monster's too strong. Yeah, it's a conspiracy. Monster was wild. Hey, Tammy Talks. Hey, I'm happy you're in here. Listen, we see each other. Monster was it was wild. I don't agree with that. Okay, Kay put a lot of sauce on it. You said all I heard in my head was Nene saying a monster full of trash. Yeah, Kay Michelle, we've seen you on Love and Hip Hop, Marriage Boot Camp. If we're going to say monsters, some of your actions have been kind of in the monster range. Shamea does not give me monster. We don't see everything behind the scenes. Monster was a stretch. Yes, Shamea is a dark cloud in the group, but she's not a monster. I agree. Wrong word. I agree. Kay was reaching. So now we have, wait, hold on, y'all. Shamea says, I'm not trying to keep harping on this. I want to move forward, but it's hard when your feelings are, considered invalid. Keep letting things go, and now it's all festering. I'm ready to pop. So now we have Pinky in one of the rooms. I guess she's in one of the sitting rooms, one of the living rooms. She's on the phone. K. Michelle comes out to join her. Kay looked amazing in that fur. K. Michelle looked amazing. Oh my gosh. That fur, she looked, the glam, she looked gorgeous. K. Michelle, if you're watching this, you looked really good. I couldn't stop staring. You looked really good in this episode. I love the fur on her. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Pinky says, today is an effing day. I'm frustrated. We see that Pinky's on the phone with her assistant vice president, Angel. She says she's been getting texts back to back about lawsuits, the money issues. She was on the phone 4 hours ago at breakfast and lunch. She says people have no idea how much money is required to run a multi-million-dollar business. You have to pay bills, employees, and food. If I don't have a profitable month, it's coming out of my own pocket. She says, I might be in Scotland, but mentally I'm there, back at home in Atlanta. So now we have her business. We have the vice president trying to console Pinky. She says his stuff is not for the weak. Pinky says, I see $20,000 gone in less than 24 hours. So Pinky is really upset. Mind you, Angela just come into the room. She's standing there just staring at Pinky. Pinky starts crying and says it's always something. She's tired. So Angela says, we're crying over money. I think Pinky ties money to her identity. Money comes and money goes. I hope she's able to understand that there's more to her than her bank account. Angela, I understand that you're trying to be helpful and encouraging, but just last year, you were crying about going in foreclosure with those rental homes, the investment properties, and how you lost $2 million of your own money. You were distraught. First of all, let's not be disingenuous here. Money problems will lead you to tears. It's not fun being broke. It's not fun not having money to cover your bills. It's not fun not being able to shop, do what you want. Being broke is not like you're angry when you're broke. You are angry when you're broke. Okay, when that money is light, you're not in a good mood. Your money and your bank balance does determine your mood. We can't act like you're going to be so chipper and happy when money's tight. You're not. It's stressful having to worry about how you're going to pay this bill, being short on a bill. That's really stressful. So you're being disingenuous. You were crying over the money issues that you had last season. Let Pinky cry. I feel like there's this automatic response to just dismiss a Black woman's feelings. Not saying that Angela's doing that, but let her cry. Let her cry. Money problems they're frustrating and it sucks. It's not fun to be broke. So, your money's low, you're going to start crying too. So let Pinky cry. Nobody's saying that Pinky's tied her identity to her net worth, but it is frustrating being short on money or having money issues. Just saying. You said Angela's allegedly ducking her lawn bill. Oh, she is? Hey, Harmony Bryant, thank you for the super chat. To be fair, her mom died this year, so maybe her perspective changed. Although I agree with you, Brooke, she was trying to get one off. Yeah, I mean, listen, I get it. A parent dies. I understand the point of don't worship money. Money comes and goes. It does, right? Money is the easiest thing to get, right? Because you can't buy your health. If you have your health, you have everything, right? I get that. I know all the cliches. You're not taking this with us. Don't tie money to your identity, but you still need to live. And food costs money. Having a roof over your head costs money. Okay, even simple living costs money. Shout out to the simple girls. But, even if you're not living an extravagant life, it costs money. And when money's tight, you're not going to be in the best mood. Just saying. So my point is, I get that, but you get what I'm saying? You're going to be upset if money is tight. Until you're in a financial situation, it's not a laughing matter. Pinky needs to pivot from solely vegan. She's going to be fine. Yeah, $20,000 in a day is a lot too. It is. Yes. Also, Pinky has a husband who's willing to pay off these debts. No, I agree. Unless his money is funny too. I agree. I agree about it. Listen, y'all. Either way, Pinky's in a mess up situation. I will say, Pinky, Derek is offering to help you, so let him help. So anyhow, Angela's, they're all consoling Pinky. And Pinky says, Angela, when I tell you I spend so much money, Angela says, Pinky, it's only money, you're going to be okay. And she is right. She's right. Pinky says, I'm tired of this whole rat race. Drew comes over to console her. Pinky says, every time I take a break, everybody's looking at me for the answers. It's like, damn, what am I paying you for? She says, she works so hard, and some days it's like, is this going to pay off? So now Shamea walks in, and she also goes over to console Pinky. Pinky says, I sacrificed a lot. I sacrificed my home life. I almost lost my marriage because of my business, not seeing my children. I'm always at work, not being able to have sex with my husband because I'm stressed out. It's a lot. So now she says, you know, don't worry. I'm just crying over rich people's problems. Now, when Pinky said this line, I wanted to jump through the TV and lay hands. Pinky, your words are powerful. Pinky, don't you ever say anything like this. Because if you go back to that, you'll be in tears. Why would you say life was better when I was? I don't say that word. I want other people to stop saying that word. Stop claiming that. Why would she say that? When she said life was better when she was the B word, why would you say that? Why would you even claim that? Because if your fortune should go away and you're actually without money, you'll really be devastated. I was like, girl, why would you even say that? Why would you say that? Girl, that was a dumb thing to say. No, it's not. Having money beats not having money any day of the week. We don't have to sit up here. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. Having money beats not having money any day of the week. Any day of the week. Money gives you options. It gives you freedom. It's the difference between where you live, what neighborhood you live in, the car you drive. If you're able to fly basic economy or fly Delta One, listen, don't let anybody fool you. Even the Bible said money answers all things. I'm not saying to worship money. I'm not saying to put money before the Lord. But what I am saying, we don't have to lie. It's great to have money. Money gives you options. It gives you freedom. You're able to leave and do as you please, come as you go. If you want to go here, you can do it. If you want to buy this, you can do it. You can do it with ease. Money eases your burdens. It does. A lot of stuff that you're worried about is usually money related. Because when you have money, when money wipes out your debts, there's really no problems. I just said, no, it's true. It's very true. It's very true. I don't know. This whole thing of, like, I hate all these cliches talking badly about money. We all need money to survive. What are we talking about? I don't understand this whole demonization of money. Obviously, don't worship money, but it's okay to say that you want money and you want a lot of it. Like, what are we, like, why are we denying that? That whole thing of, I'd rather be, I'd rather be, what is it? What those dumb, never mind. I just, let me not, because I'm gonna have a few contrarians trying to argue my point. So I don't feel like dealing with it. I'm in a good mood. Let's move on. Yes, money issues cause divorces. They do. It's true. It's not fun if you and your husband can go on a date night, you can get your nails done, can go on vacation. You're like, listen, money problems will give you stress, will give you health problems. Stressing about money will give you a heart attack, or y'all can lie to yourselves. I have never lied to myself about anything, especially not when it comes to money. Money is important. Period. End of story. So yes, Pinky said they even divorced they almost divorced because of money. Exactly. Yes, it's the love of money that causes people to sin. Exactly. Child. I know I'm not saying anything crazy, but there are some people who just want to be a contrarian and say opposite of whatever you say. So I already know it's going to be a few people saying, well, no, because shout out to the girls who, don't care about money at all. But as for me, I need some money in this world to live right and live well, period. Okay? So just saying. I don't want to have sex when I'm broke. No, for real. You can't. How can you think about laying up with somebody and your bills aren't paid? There's eviction notice on your door. The car's about to get repossessed. The water is shut off. Like, what are we like? You're not in the mood. You can't get horny when the bills aren't paid. It's true. It's the last thing on your mind. It really is. It truly is. Child. Yes, it was. And I cringed so loud. I had to mute that. I was like, wait, what did she just say? I was like, girl, why would you even say that? Don't even claim that. Don't claim that at all. It's not a good feeling at all when your money is funny. It's true. I can't function. If she don't want the money, what'd you say? I'll take it. Exactly. Kelly can, I guess. Child. Hey, Biomiss, thank you for the super chat. Pinky is a boss and not a leader in her business. She doesn't know how to hire managers to take care of her business, and she runs ragged and broke. She wants to run everything, even with her husband. I agree. You said, hey, High Vibe, thank you for the super chat. Something is off about Pinky's finances. It seems as if she's overextending herself. Master one thing before you move on to the next project. I agree. Yes, they do. Hey, April Love, thank you for the super chat. That's because people with money don't want others to have it. Selling a fallacy. Yes, they are. That is the biggest scheme that they cooked up, because they're telling that to everybody else. Meanwhile, they're hoarding all this money that they can't even spend in one lifetime. They're selling folks a lie. And people are happily repeating that stupid phrase of, money doesn't buy happiness, or, you shouldn't worry about money. You shouldn't care about money. It's like just a mess, all while they're hoarding trillions and billions of dollars. But they're telling you, oh, don't worry about money. But yet, stop. Just foolishness. Yeah, they have $1 million in the trust, all this stuff. People stop. Folks are iced out, 20 homes all over the world. Kids are all set up, but yet they're telling you, don't worry about money. Stop it. Stop. So, stop. And anybody saying otherwise is not being honest. Because the way you would soar, if you have debt, and somebody wiped out all your debt and put some money in the bank too, you would be like you're floating on air. So anyhow, Pinky says she's about to quit and become an ambassador for Go Naked Hair. Porsha says, come right on down, baby. We'll all make this check together. So now Phaedra's like, okay, guys, it's time for us to go out. The van is waiting for us. So mind you, Porsha says that today we've all brought our nightwear, because in Atlanta, sometimes it's the bus, train, club, next party. And that's what we're going to do here in Scotland. So they're going to be staying in a hotel in the city. Cynthia went out earlier to run some errands, so they're going to meet her there in town. So now they're on the Sprinter van, and mind you, Kelly was wearing this Coming to America costume outfit. She had the McDowell's hat. So Drew was like, oh, I like your outfit. So now Angela says, oh, it truly is coming to Mother effing America. Remember how she called Gerald Prince of Zamunda Coming to America in the last episode? Yeah. So now she goes on to say, Shamea done gave this girl a job and Kelly's working at McDowell's. Angela, I don't know why you have this issue with Kelly, but it's strange. So anyhow, Drew's like, where'd you get the outfit from? Kelly says, oh, my man bought it. So now she brings up Jarvis. She's like, my man. So Portia's like, girl, who is this man? Where does he live? What he got going on? Kelly says, well, Shamea introduced us. Phaedra says, oh, yeah, he bought her some teeth, too. Kelly says, yeah, he paid $70,000 for my smile. Phaedra ate down in this confessional. I said, Phaedra, girl, let's touch and agree we see each other. Phaedra said, the girls have to get their priorities straight. If a man offers me money for my teeth when I actually need money to pay my bills, I'm going to be smart enough to say, hey, get me some Crest White strips and give me the $69,000 for my bills. I was hollering. She said, baby, hit me with the rest of that money, please. I said, Phaedra, we see each other. That was my exact question too. Because if the car is about to get repossessed, the mortgage has not been paid, the bills are backed up, and you have a man who gave you 70 grand in cash for these teeth, what do you mean that you took the money for the teeth and didn't pay off the debt and the bills? Phaedra ate. Send it right to the bill collector, honey. Bill collectors are at her door. What can you do for her? Like, I'm just confused. Like y'all said, I believe that Shamea, y'all think Shamea is Jarvis. I think so too. I think Shamea and Gerald are Jarvis. Kelly says, I don't want to be so hateful because of my situation. I'm glad to have found somebody who can nurture me back. She says, going through a divorce, it depletes your bad bitch minerals, and Jarvis has pumped her back up to life. I said, oh, so Shamea and Gerald have pumped you back up, girl? Somebody on the van says they have to use the restroom. Angela says, me too. Drew says that after she had her hysterectomy, she has to pee a lot more. She says that she was ordered to go to physical therapy for her pelvic floor. So I think somebody said, wait, what's your pelvic floor? So Phaedra's schooling them on what the pelvic floor is. Drew says that she has to be fingered at physical therapy. They're all like, fingered? Like, girl, who's fingering you and who is the doctor? So Angela's like, girl, who is your doctor? Are they taking any new clients? Angela, you have a husband. Like, why are you even asking about a physical therapist fingering? Like, are you and Charles do you guys not have a healthy sex life? Because you have a whole husband, your man that you ran down for over 10, 15 years to get him to get you to the altar. Are you guys not, I don't know why you're asking about a physical therapist, girl. You said because Charles doesn't do it, okay? That's what it's giving. I was wondering why Angela even asked that. Because I was just like, wait, Charles is outside, isn't he? Charles too busy. Damn. You said Drew better be lying. I think Kelly is a user. That may explain some of the rift with the ex-hubby. You think Charles don't have... You guys are so silly. Charles don't look like he has sex with her. You said, I'm so tired of this franchise and all the talk about sex. They're too old and have too much going on to have these conversations that 20-year-olds have. I hate it, and I'm younger than them. I think it's fun when they do like a cute girls' night and they're all just going around having a cute fun night. Fine, but when it's random, it's okay. You just wanted to say that, you just wanted to share that because there was no reason. We're talking about this, and we go from A to Z. You said French fries. Shout out to Love Island, honey. Let them be, honey. You said I'm the same way. Charles is dry. Sex does not stop when you're old. It's a real thing. It's not sexual at all. It's a medical procedure. The way Drew described it trivialized it. Yes, I know it's a real thing. Drew was trying to say it. She just wanted to be salacious. So anyhow, K. Michelle said, I almost said Kiarna. K. Michelle says, she's a liar. You want that finger in you. So now Pinky's asking if they Kegel. Shamea says, yeah, Kegels are great. Porsha says, y'all want to do some Kegels right now? Porsha says, Angela may be the hottest, but I'm the tightest in town. So now she starts Kegeling in her confessional. They're Kegeling on the bus. Shamea says, this is about to make me come. Let me stop. They all start laughing. No comment on that, okay? Wait, Jameer, what did you say? Jameer, what did Jameer say, honey? What did Jameer say? You guys are so funny. I'm surprised Charles and his gravelly old fingers can get anything to work. I am yelling. You said Shamea, yuck, that scene was a fool. Yeah, I was like, they didn't need to keep that scene in there. So mind you, they're at the famous store in Scotland. It's called Kinloch Anderson. That's where they make all the kilts. Porsha says, I know that these Atlanta queens love fashion. They're Balenciaga, they're Prada, but I'm here to introduce them to the cult culture of Scotland. This store dresses the royal family. So now we meet John Kinloch Anderson. He's 6th generation of the family business. He was really sweet. He's giving them a tour of the store, giving them the whole history of the tartan. Porsha says, I learned the history of the tartan. I do not want to wear Burberry anymore, any plaid at home, because each pattern is for a particular area. So now Shamea says, the whole thing with the tartans, it's like repping your set. So now we have Cynthia modeling the tartan, John showing them around the factory, and we find out that it takes about 16 hours to make one kilt. So John says, in traditional fashion, a man would wear a kilt and a woman wears a sash. So Phaedra says, well, funny that you mentioned that, because I'm having a formal birthday dinner and I want the ladies to all wear a sash. So Porsha says, everybody choose a sash for your outfit. Phaedra and I are going to take care of the bill for you. Then she says, well, since it's Phaedra's birthday, I'm going to pay for everything. That was really sweet. I think that Atlanta is always like the most generous when it comes to treating each other, and like, you know, when it comes to charity events, when it comes to really rallying around each other for like a good gift, they're really good about that. Like, I like how Porsha will pay, Phaedra will, you know, she'll pay. Like, I like how they're very generous on not Potomac, because we know Potomac is cheap. They don't even bring anything to each other's houses when they have events. They don't even feed them. So that was a complete slip of the tongue saying Potomac. But Atlanta is very generous. I like that. I love generous people. So Shamea was real tight about that. She was real tight about Porsha paying for their sashes. Kelly makes a joke and says, what else can I put on my tab? Is there a budget? And Porsha says, oh, yes, girl, there is a budget, right? Like, don't get it twisted. So now Kelly says, Shamea says, just put your stuff on my card. I'll send you a Cashapp. She said it about 10 times. She was like, girl, put it on my card. Put it on my tab. I'm a Cashapp you. I was like, Shamea was good and bothered about Porsha paying for their sashes. You could tell that Porsha low-key paid for them to piss Shamea off, because we know that Shamea is very wealthy. The fact that it's like a slap in the face to have your enemy paying for your stuff when you have more money than them, she was really bothered by that. I was like, Shamea, just take the gift. We all know that you have money. I would not give Porsha the satisfaction of seeing you bothered by her paying for it. I would have said, Porsha, thank you. I appreciate that. You saying, put it on my card. I'll pay for it. I'm gonna send you a cash app. Put it on. I was like, girl, just take the gift. Porsha was getting enjoyment seeing you bothered by that. A mess. Yeah, she does want Porsha's attention badly. She wants that friendship bad, honey. So now we're now back on the Sprinter van. They're on the way to the restaurant. We get to the restaurant. The restaurant looks really cool. It's called The Alchemist. They have really cool drinks, all that, right? Their server was so sweet. Her name was Lucy. She was like, what can I get you ladies? They were all like, can we have one of each thing? She's like, sure, got you. So now they're all like, the tab is all on Porsha. Kelly's like, Porsha, do you want another girlfriend? They all start laughing. I said, now, Kelly was not joking. I believe that Kelly would definitely hitch her wagon literally to Porsha if Porsha wanted, say, hey girl, you want to join me and sway? Baby, Kelly looks like she'll get it however which way she can, honey. And if that means getting with Porsha, she'll do it. So now Porsha says, yeah, she saw me at that cash register and got turned on. Kelly says, I like when Porsha likes girls. She's nicer. Whatever peach is peaching Porsha, keep pegging the peach. Now that was funny. Now this you're on point with. That was actually really funny. So now Angela's asking Drew how her music's going. Drew says it's amazing. I have a new song out with Ray J. It's going to be very sexy. We cut to K. Michelle's confessional. Of course, K. Michelle is throwing shade. She says that, it might be a great record. So the producer's like, I love that you're being polite. And K. Michelle says, no, it actually might be a great record because delusion and delusion makes hits. Again, Kay, if you could let me know why you hate Drew so bad, I would love to know because I'm still confused. So now Pinky's like, oh, Drew, by the way, I can bust out a little 8 count. I can sing. If you need a backup singer, call me. So Drew says, wow, Pinky does everything. So now Pinky actually does sing a little bit of Drew's song Delusional. And Pinky actually could hold a tune. It wasn't bad. So Angela's like, oh, yeah, she held the note. Drew's like, I don't know what note that was, but yeah, she held it. Drew has a very slick mouth. Drew will get you. Drew will hit you with a quick 1-2. You won't even know it. That was funny that when Pinky sang the song, though. So now Drew says, Porsha, I meant to tell you this. We didn't get a chance to talk, but after my meeting with Dennis, we were talking about some personal stuff, catching up, and he was pouring his heart out about your relationship. I asked him, do you miss her? Do you want to get back together? And he said, she don't want me. She's moved on. Porsha's paying it dust, right? Porsha's like, listen, when it comes to Dennis, that ship has sailed. I don't want to hear it. Now, I will say, had Drew brought this up last season when her and Porsha were beefing, this would have gone another way. So it's funny that Porsha actually listened and wasn't mad at her because now they're cool now. I said, what a difference a year makes. So now Angela's asking, how does Dennis feel about Mike? Porsha says Mike was one thing. He's dating other people. And I'd be like, yeah, well, he's single. He should be. So now Porsha says, but when Sway came into the picture, Dennis had different feelings. So Pinky's like, why is that? Is it because she's a woman? Porsha says, maybe. So Porsha says, honestly, I don't think that Dennis needs to have an opinion on who I'm dating. I don't know who he's dating or who he calls his work. We've both been very responsible parents. I feel like he should trust me that about when it comes to who I want to be with. So now she brings up how she's very protective of Pilar and how she would not bring anybody around her child. She says, unless they're good to me, I'm not going to play when it comes to my daughter, Pilar. So Shamea makes a face, and here's where everything goes left. Shamea's people. I'm going to let you know something right now. This is my opinion. I'm not saying listen, my opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but keep it respectful. I need all my moderators on deck. It's my opinion. My opinion. I'm not saying that what I'm saying is the gospel truth. It's just my opinion. Okay? We all have opinions. They were having a really nice dinner. Like, it was going smoothly. It was a nice day, from the games to the shopping to a nice dinner. And now this. Shamea brings up a conversation that Dennis had with Gerald a while back. She says, I have a question. Dennis talked to my husband and mentioned that you weren't comfortable with Pilar coming around us, and that was a bit disappointing and hurtful. You know I would never do anything to your child. Porsha says, I feel like if somebody does not like me or has ill will towards me, I don't want my daughter going around their house. Listen, I get that. I would feel the same way if I were a parent too, right? I get it. I will say this, Shamea. I don't believe that you would do anything to anybody's kids. I think that you are a wonderful mother. I don't think that you would. But Shamea, you have to understand that you guys are beefing right now, so it does not make sense to expect her to bring her child around. Also, Shamea, you brought this up out of the blue. If you felt so strongly about this, why didn't you address this before Scotland? And this whole conversation was a one-on-one conversation. This was not for the group to hear. And that's where you messed up. You always want to make a show of everything. If you were serious about trying to get back on the good foot with Porsha, this conversation should have been held one-on-one. You were better off knocking on Porsha's door and saying, hey, do you mind if we talk? I just want to say, I miss you. I really am having a hard time not being your friend. I want you back in my life. I'm not saying that it would have solved everything, but I do feel like you would have garnered better results had you done that than what you did right now. There is no chance of you guys ever reconciling. Unless Bravo is offering Porsha 5 to 10 million to sit down and talk to you, I do not see you guys ever sitting down and even saying hello to each other. A mess. We all see each other. This was not, you have to learn how to read the room. Shamea says, I understand that you're the mother of Pilar. You have to do what's best for you and your daughter. I get that. I would have just hoped that we wouldn't have allowed our friendship or lack thereof to affect what our kids have. That's just how the game goes. Like, we have to be honest. If our parents start beefing, then there's a good chance the friendship is over. Period. I'm rocking with my mom. You're gonna rock with your mom. Like, it is what it is. Shamea, you're not being honest. There's no way that our parents are beefing and you expect the kids to still be like, it's not realistic. So now Shamea says, do you really think that I would hurt her child? Shamea, I don't think, Shamea, so this is why people say that you're playing victim, right? Nobody's saying that you would harm anybody's child. Like, let's lay that out on the table. That's not the argument. The argument is this is uncomfortable for all parties because we are beefing and I don't want my kids around you. Period. End of story. Yes. She asked that question to frame herself as a victim. Exactly. So now you said I would say yes to call her bluff because it's ridiculous. I'm screaming because what would Shamea have done? Like, what would she have done if Porsha actually did say, well, you know what? I actually think that you would do something. What would Shamea have done if Porsha had said that? Because some people would have said that, actually, I do think that you would have done something to my kid if they come over and we're beefing. So now Shamea says, that cuts deeper because my sisters and I have grievances. Do you think that they're going to keep me from my niece and nephew? Shamea, I would like to think that I'm a reasonable person with a reasonable portion of my right mind. This isn't that. And you can't compare you and your sisters getting into tiffs and then you and Porsha. Like, you can't compare that. That's different. You guys share blood. You guys are siblings. You cannot do that. You cannot do that, Shamea. Shamea, this is why people say that you play victim. This episode showed me why everybody keeps saying that about you, Shamea. Shamea, you were winning. You were up 10 in the last episode, but you have quickly knocked that back down. So Porsha's like, she's poking at me right now and using what she feels is the most important thing to me right now. She wants me to do something. Porsha says the only way it will be Oh, the only way that I would, have this, the only way it would be a person if I spoke to you the way you spoke to me and my child would still go around you would be my sister. That's the only way. And that's fair. Shamea says, but then again, you always said it. You said at your house a few months ago that nobody should speak on our friendship because we were like sisters. We do see the flashback of episode 1. It was a deleted scene. I don't know why Bravo is always cutting out the best scenes. It's really irritating. You guys do this thing where you'll keep filler scenes in and take the good stuff out, and I don't know why. We do see that Porsha said, don't speak on me and Shamea. We were like sisters. That's like family. Porsha says, well, that's simple. Shamea says, which one is it? Porsha says, listen, whenever I said we were sisters, it's because I thought we were. There were things that came to my knowledge last year that changed things for me. Shamea says, you told a lot of lies last year. I let them land. Even the whole thing to Andy at the reunion saying, didn't you always want me to be a part of the friend group? Shamea says, we both know that we had a conversation of me being part of this friend group. You told me you sing, you dance, you got the Hawks, but you said that this is your thing and your friend group, and I'll bring you on as a friend of. But I think it's going to mess up our friendship if you come on as full time. I have little patience for bringing up stuff that we beat with a dead horse. We talked about this already. Shamea, if memory serves me correctly, I could have sworn that when you first joined the show as a full-time housewife, you showed the beautiful bouquet of flowers that Porsha sent you. Then when you guys were beefing last year, you said that no, she didn't. The story keeps changing. Was Porsha happy for you or was she not? Because I've heard 10 variations of this story of what happened when you joined the show. First, Porsha was supportive. She said she sent you flowers. She sent you a teddy bear and edible arrangements. Now is, girl, you told me don't do it. I don't want you on the show. I just have a problem when I'm hearing several variations of the same story. I'm tired. First of all, I don't care. I don't care about what was said to you when you joined. First of all, I thought you had already moved past this. I thought you had made peace with this. Is it just me who feels like Shamea did not get what she wanted to get off her chest at last year's reunion? You obviously held on to this stuff because we're still talking about something from 16 months ago. We're halfway through 2026 and we're talking about stuff that happened in 2024, 2025. Enough is enough. I mean, not only is the horse dead, the horse has come up from the grave and said, can you stop beating me? I'm tired. It's enough. Porsha says, Shamea, why are you lying? I don't have a reason to lie. You're here with these girls. You're doing the same thing. Shamea says, you know what I'm going to do is speak up. So now Shamea says, in Savannah, we talked about our parents, and you said that I don't ever want our friendship to be affected by our parents' friendship. But the first thing you did was get on your public platform and talk about my mom doing something egregious to your mom, about how my mom bought your mom's daycare. But in fact, your mom is the one who did something first to my mom, and this was years prior. But you don't want to speak on that, right? Shamea says, I was quiet all last year because I was trying to protect and salvage a true and genuine friendship. She says, now seeing how everything is rolling out, F it, we're going to go there. Shamea, no. Shamea, no. Shamea, this was the epitome of when you dig a grave for somebody else, you better dig a second grave for yourself. Baby, you fell into the grave that you dug for Porsha. This whole thing was a fool. This whole thing, I was gagged. I had not been that speechless in quite some time. I was truly speechless. I was like, I can't believe what I'm hearing right now. And to bring this up out of nowhere and to bring it up in front of the group, your whole thing was You were hoping to gag Porsha and embarrass her, and it did not work. And when it failed, you went off running and crying. This was, Shamea, you know what your issue is? There is no strategy behind the antics. There is no strategy whatsoever. You're flying by the seat of your pants, throwing anything at the wall, hoping that it sticks. There is no strategy behind your moves, and you need strategy. Going to battle with somebody requires strategy, period. There was no strategy. I was embarrassed for you. I was embarrassed. She fell face first in the hole that she tried to dig. She did. She embarrassed herself. No, she did. She did. Shamea thinks that she has a gotcha moment. Porsha says, girl, everybody knows that. That's not a secret. Shamea says, but everybody doesn't know that your mom tried to sleep with my dad. They were all like, girl, what? K. Michelle was like, now one thing about it, Porsha does not play about her mama. Porsha says, you know what? You and your mama are low down dirty snakes. Shamea says, no, you and your mama are low down dirty snakes. Shamea, I got the impression that you were hoping that Porsha threw something at you or hit you to get her off the show. Porsha has come a long way, baby, because had this been the Porsha of 5 years ago or 10 years ago, that table would have been turned over and you might have had some teeth knocked out. Porsha did everything in her power. I mean, Porsha, I have to give her props because Miss Mamas was like, you know what? I'm not gonna take the bait. I will not let you ruin all that I've worked so hard for. She stayed firmly in that seat, didn't even get up. She was seated. She was like, okay, girl, you want to go there? Had this been the Porsha of 4 or 5 years ago, this would have went a different way. A mess. Yeah, she was very calm. Anger management is working, honey. In the words of Kiki Wyatt, that's low, honey. Yeah, honey, she wanted her to drag her. She wanted her to drag her. So now, Shamea says it comes from generation to generation. Porsha says that's a nasty snake right there. Shamea says, I've been holding my mouth enough. I didn't want to embarrass her. Porsha was like, girl, who's embarrassed? It's certainly not me. And if my mom did do that, that's on my mama. That's not on me. Agreed. Like, babe, you can't embarrass me. This was nasty work, Shamea. Porsha said, and the gag is, I was already sitting on this tea and I brought it to my mama. I told her what was being said about her. She was flabbergasted because your mom is the one who slept with your father's brother, your uncle. Shamea was like, girl, stop it. What? So now Shamea's like, which brother? What's his name? Phaedra gets another 10 points from me. Phaedra says, I wouldn't give a hoo-hoo if his name was Jesus. If you said my mama slept with one of my uncles, I know that's a lie. The only correct response to that is absolutely not. You're lying, not which uncle. Phaedra, we see each other. Phaedra, we see each other. Shamea says, do you not know that everybody and their mama has told me the stuff that you said? Your glam squad told me that they were saying that you were saying about me, you know, she's on this show. It's all off limits now. We're not friends anymore. We're co-workers. Porsha says that's BS. You're literally trying to say anything to get a reaction out of me. My mind frame was to move forward, but hers was to be a snake in the grass. It was a premeditated attack to try to trigger me. Shamea's like, why would I lie? Porsha says, girl, what are you talking about? Shamea says, I gave you the benefit of the doubt in spite of that. Porsha says, I see you and I've always known this. So Pinky's like, what's the real reason why you guys aren't friends? The way Angela is me. Angela was at that table tired. Angela had her head down the same way she was tired when K. Michelle went into her, her hysterical fit. Angela was like, child, not again. Angela was so over it. Angela was so over it. So now they're going back and forth. Shamea says she knows how to manipulate. Porsha says, you know what? I don't want her around me. I don't want her, next to me. None of that. Shamea says, I don't want to be near you either. So now Shamea gets up and storms off. And before she leaves, she's like, you know what? Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it cute. Goodbye. Portia's like, girl, bye. Like, you know, get out of here. So Shamea's storming out. Kelly walks over to console her. Kelly's walking out with her. And Shamea's like, girl, F her. You want to talk ish about me? Bottom line is Porsha did not want me. Porsha did not want me. Porsha did not want me here. She loved me when I loved her because I was a true friend. The love could only be reciprocated if I was only a friend of. Never one time did I ever say anything of her. Yes, I made my mistakes. I talk a lot, but at least I own it. Shamea, let me just stop you right here. Kelly was running after her sponsor. I am screaming. Shamea, I want to go over the thought process. I want to break this down for me. What did you think was going to happen when you decided to hurl these accusations in front of everybody at dinner? If your goal was to move forward and get your friendship back on track, why did you feel the need to do this? Like this was on the same level of I'm trying to think of all the stupid things that Housewives have done. This was almost like on Kenya's level of stupidity last season, because obviously nobody sat you down and said, hey, that's a horrible idea. Don't do that. All you had to do was say, Porsha, can we talk? A 5-10 minute conversation saying, listen, I know things are messed up between us. But is there any hope of us reconciling? That would have been 20 times better than whatever this was. Do you know how I always say to pay people dust? When you don't give people a reaction, a lot of people have a rejection wound, and a lot of people need your attention. That's why people get triggered when you block them. Because when you argue with somebody, that's attention. People would rather you argue with them than you ignore them. And Shamea is showing a clear example of her crashing out because she's being ignored. The opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. And people cannot stand where you're indifferent about them, because Porsha has shown neutrality and indifference. She's apathetic. People would rather you hate them because there's feeling with hate. There's feeling between dislike. When you're indifferent, you don't care. You don't care if the person lives or dies. You don't hate them. You don't feel anything for them. Folks want you to feel something. So for somebody to be indifferent about you, that's a blow to the ego. And Shamea is showing that she is really going nuts over Porsha not feeling any way about her. She was happy that Porsha was even saying more than 2 words to her in this back and forth. This was the most that Porsha has spoken to her all this season. I felt like Shamea looked happy when they were going back and forth because she was finally talking to her and looking her in the eye. A mess. Yes, zero emotional regulation. I agree. Shamea, you started this whole thing. I agree with everybody in the comments who said Shamea would have garnered my respect had she stayed at that dinner and just toughed it out. I would have taken it on the chin. I would have sat there, finished my food, and I couldn't start the mess and then leave. She looked ridiculous leaving. It was embarrassing. You looked very cowardly. It was just such a flop. The whole thing flopped. Had you sat there and looked Porsha in her eye and stayed for the remainder of that dinner, you would have got everybody's respect, even Porsha's respect. The fact that the minute you got up from that table, you lost. Even if what you're saying is true, you still lost. And that's the power of knowing how to argue, knowing the art of war. You have no strategy. You do these stupid things. Then when you get the blowback, you can't handle it. And you want to play victim. You're not cut out for the villain role. You're not. Leave the villain behavior to the Tamras, certain folks on Potomac. Leave that to the true girls, Erica, Jane of Beverly Hills. Like, let the villains do their job. You are not cut out for the villain role at all. You're not. And you running away from this table show me that you don't have the chops for it at all. At all. Yes, say what you want. Yes, Pinky took her licks on the chin with Angela. She never got up. She sat down and took it like a G. Okay. Yes, it is like self-sabotage. I agree. She brought their moms up first and runs away when Porsha gives it back. I agree. So now Porsha says she knows what she's doing. She's a snake. She was trying to trigger me. How the hell can you say, oh, it's a shame that you won't let Pilar come over? Bitch, you were trying to poison me. You think I'm going to let my daughter over there? So now we have Shamea in the van with Kelly, and Shamea was projecting. She says she wants to be liked so bad. She needs to be liked so bad because her home life and her family life is effed up. She does this stuff to be liked instead of being loyal and honest. Shamea, if anybody wants to be liked, it's you. If anybody wants to be liked, it's you, because you've been doing these interviews complaining about the fans and the viewers not liking you. And why don't we like you? Why we misunderstand you? Porsha does what she does and ignores everybody on social media. She does what she does. And it's like, okay, whatever. Y'all don't like me, whatever. She stands 10 toes down in it. That was pure projection to say that. You are the one who wants to be liked by everybody. And you are having a very hard time by people disliking you. You are. You remind me a lot of Bronwyn on SLC, because Bronwyn has a time with the viewers. You can't take it. You truly can't take it. Also, this goes for Housewives, but also for life in general. Even people who don't like you, they will respect you when you're not trying to kiss up to them and get them to like you. People respect folks where it's like, you know what? If you don't like me, that's fine, but I'm going to still be me anyway. There's something to be said about being yourself and standing in it and not trying to change. That's why the girls don't respect Sutton on Beverly Hills, because she's so desperate to be liked. They don't respect that. They respect girl in general in life, whether you're on Housewives or not. Just in life, people do not like somebody who is afraid of what people think about them and wants to be desperately liked. People will have more respect for you if it's like, you know what, you don't like me, girl, but it's like, you know what, I don't even care. I'm telling you right now, you will garner the respect of everybody that you come across if you're like, you know what, if you don't like me, that's fine. I don't care. So, child. Porsha says, what I've seen in her eyes is the same thing that anybody who's ever wished hate upon me. When I divorced my husband, the same thing I've seen in her eyes. When I lost my best friend last year, the same devilness and emptiness I saw in his eyes. And she's sitting there with that in her eyes. Until that spirit comes off of her, I'm not effing with it. K. Michelle says, even if she has to be held accountable, I still don't want anybody in this group to feel like everybody's on them. So now Cynthia jumps in and says, do you think Shamea has gone through anything? Do you think that what Shamea has gone through, she's brought it on herself? Or is it everybody's picking on Shamea? So now K. Michelle says the past month and a half, she's changed and it's been very heavy. Pinky says, yes, I have to agree with that too. K. Michelle says Shamea has been holding so much stuff in and taking it on the chin. It was probably a relief to get that out, but it wasn't the time for it. I think she's devastated by this friendship. They all agree. Pinky's like, is the friendship done? Porsha says, girl, did you hear what she said about my effing mother? Like, duh, like, of course. So now in Porsha's confessional, she says that her and her mom are the trash you take out on Wednesday and you hope they pick it up on Thursday. That's the most you done heard me say about this bitch. It's effing over. Porsha is done. Porsha is done. Done. Shamea says, we're back at the van. Shamea says, I knew it was going to come to a head. Shamea, no. Shamea, I have to be fair. Porsha has spoken to you in every single scene this season. Porsha has said, hi, Shamea, how are you? That's it. When folks talk about you, she leaves the room. Porsha has gone out of her way to be cordial with you. She had you over at her house in the first episode. She has made it a point to be cordial. We're not friends, but we're not enemies. I say hello to you. You say hello to me. How you doing? Bye. That's it. She's been very cordial, polite and cordial. For you to bring this up out of nowhere and start a whole new beef, that was all on you. This was self-inflicted, Shamea. I'm not going to sit up here and act like nothing was done to you, Shamea. Nothing was done to you. This was all you're doing. I need you to own up to this. This was a major L. You made yourself look erratic, unhinged. This was giving, you gave K. Michelle a run for her money. I mean, this was up there. I mean, you had like, I don't know what this was. This was craziness. This was all Shamea's doing. All Shamea's doing. Shamea says she's a low down dirty bitch. My mom slept with my dad's brother. You're an effing liar. That's your motive. You F everybody. Shamea, that was your best friend in the whole wide world for over a decade. Whatever you saw her doing while you guys were friends, you were cheering her on at the time. Don't sit up here now and talk about, oh, that's your MO. You F everybody. Y'all were friends for too long for you to now flip on her about that. Because if she was doing it, I'm sure you were doing a little bit of it too. Like I can't. I'm not here for you trying to air her out now about she was, doing X, Y, and Z. Like, I don't like that. It was. I was trying not to say it. I was trying not to say that. But it did give that. She says, my parents have been married for 50 years. So now she's sobbing. She's like, that's my family. That's my family. We end it with Shamea sobbing. She is hysterically crying. My thing is, you brought up her family first. You brought up her mom first. How are you crying saying, you don't do that. That's my family. That's my family. The same way you didn't care about her family and her daughter with this crazy rumor about Miss Diane trying to get with Shamea's father. The same way you didn't care to throw that out. Now Porsha has to coddle you and not say what she's heard about your mom. So now that's my family. Don't say anything about my family. My parents have been married for all this time, but it was okay for you to say that. We have to be fair. You started this. You started this whole entire thing, Shamea. I don't understand what you're not getting. I'm confused. Shamea and the Shamea stans who cannot listen to logic or reason always get mad when I say this. Shamea, it's clear that you are not having a good time on the show. Shamea, I want to look you in your eye if you're watching this. You are a beautiful woman. You have a beautiful family, beautiful daughters, a wonderful husband. You don't need this show. You don't need the check. You have enough notoriety. You have a name. You don't need this. This show is obviously causing you a lot of mental strain, strife, confusion, sadness. You're not happy. You're obviously miserable. Why do you want to stay on a show that's making you so miserable? I don't understand. Have you ever thought that maybe it's just not meant for you to be a real housewife? Like sometimes we get in our own way. Sometimes we want something so bad and God's like, you know what? That wasn't in my will for you. How do you know that God was not trying to He probably was trying to keep you off of Housewives because he knew this was going to happen. I honestly think that it just wasn't in his will to have you be a full-time housewife. You're trying to force this dream that's really not for you. I understand you have the lifestyle, you have all the trappings of a real housewife, but I just don't think that you have the mental fortitude to keep up with this show. And that's okay. It's no slight to you. You're not a failure. You've accomplished a lot. You have a lot going for yourself. You're a beautiful woman, but I just don't think that you have what it takes, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not a loser. You're not a failure if you can't make it on Housewives. It's a hard show to make it on. Everybody's not cut out for it. And I don't think you're cut out for it. Do you want to be the Sutton of your franchise, Shamea? Because you're entering into Sutton Strack territory. Shout out to all my Beverly Hills watchers. You are entering into Sutton Strack territory. You want this so bad to your own detriment. Sutton wants this fame so bad that she does not care about being the punching bag. Now, in your case, you're not the punching bag because this is self-inflicted, but the parallels are similar where the show is not for Sutton. Sutton can't keep up on the show, but she's trying because she just can't let it go. You said don't compare her to Sutton? Oh, okay. Oh, you think Sutton has more to give? Not Chicken Legs Brown. Shamea would pay to stay on this. It's too late. She's there already. Sutton, you said Sutton territory is pathetic. Brown and Shamea and Sutton all on the same bench. It's that bad. Shamea isn't happy on here. Take a break. Then take a page out of Liz's book and leave for her own mental health. I agree. She needs the fame and attention like Miss Brown from Beverly Hills. But last night's episode is not in isolation. It's a buildup that is the fault of both Porsha and Shamea. I can't just blame Shamea. Hear me out. Hear what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. It is a buildup. However, how you go about things is everything. Right now, I have to put the blame on Shamea because Shamea could have handled this differently. Do you understand when the delivery gets messed up, it doesn't matter now about who's at fault or who's not. When you have a poor delivery, you're now taking all the blame. I'm not saying that Porsha is at fault as well. My thing is this. Shamea lost the game trying to prove a point and doing it poorly. Has Shamea just gone to Porsha one-on-one and said, hey, can we talk? I miss our friendship. Can we get back on track? This would have gone a lot better than what she did at the table. That's it, and that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not negating what y'all are saying about Porsha being at fault too. But right now, let's focus on this episode in this very moment. In this very moment, they were having a good time. Porsha was having fun, joking around. All of a sudden, Shamea brought this up out of nowhere. There was no reason for this whatsoever. That's all I'm saying. Yes, neither are faultless, but Shamea really made a mess of this. Exactly. She wanted a moment. She did. She does not know how to navigate the show at all. I agree. Shamea does not want to admit that she misses Porsha's friendship and she's acting out. I agree. But had she said, hey, Porsha, can we talk? I really do miss you. I wish we could get things back on track. There was hope. Maybe I'm naive, but I feel like there was hope for Shamea and Porsha to reconcile. With Shamea doing this, she's eliminated all of that. That will never happen now. Yes, she does not know how to read the room. Time and place are everything. This was a poor attempt. And she flopped hard. This is not Porsha's fault. Hold Shamea accountable for her demise. This episode, Shamea is at fault. Yes, I agree. Oh, yes, they've started doing that now. It's on everybody's channels now where they'll play an ad in the middle of, it's a new thing. Modern spirits are demonic, and it's giving she's been around Porsha for all these years to absorb her energy and wants to be her. Porsha, watch that woman. I agree. Let's be honest. She gets more about having a moment than reconciling. Reconciliation was her goal. She wouldn't have gone as low as she did. I agree. If they did it off camera, even one-on-one, they could have come back together. Oh, I agree for sure. For sure. Wrong time, wrong messenger. I agree. Yes, this episode made me sad. It was hard to watch the friendship crumble to this level. I agree. No, she did lose it. I had secondhand embarrassment. I could not believe what I was watching. Shamea is just like Monique. Yes. She's with the ladies to be impressed by her house and wealth, and since they aren't, she's spiraling. Yes, there are some Monique parallels there as well. There are definitely some Monique parallels there as well. Are we going to gloss over the fact that color is written all over the Shamea as our Atlanta cast member, even though she's one of the most beautiful women on the show? Listen, I don't know if you're new here, but we've talked about this. Nobody's glossing over anything. I've said it a million times. When it comes to Atlanta, I don't get colorism on this cast. Everybody gets it. Everybody gets it. Okay. Potomac, yes, there is colorism. On Atlanta, no. Nobody's ever denied that Shamea is stunning. So I'm confused at what this argument is. Now, I'm about to say I'm this close to saying I'm this close to putting my church finger up. I'm this close to putting this church finger up, honey. The whole cast gets it. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I know they are new. I've never seen their username either. That's not the reason that Shamea is flopping. I agree. It's not the reason why she's flopping. Yeah, I mean, I feel like not Beverly Hills, sorry. Atlanta, honey, the melanin is melanin on Atlanta. You had Kenya Moore, Candy. Honey, stop it. We have so many beautiful dark-skinned women on Atlanta, past and present. So let's not do that. Thank you, Jameer. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jameer. You said Shamea's bots. Yeah, I think so too. They're coming in full force. So now we have Pam's people and now Shamea's bots coming over here. And I like Shamea. She flopped on her own. I agree. Atlanta's not colorist, honey. This is not Potomac. Thank you. Listen, honey. Thank you. Everybody got dragged. Nene, Kim, Sheree, Lisa Wu, Deshaun Snow, Eva. Everybody got whacked. This is not that, honey. This is not that. Kim got all angles and wasn't, exactly. Shamea is lame. That's what she's flopping. She keeps playing the victim card and brought it on herself. Everybody's gotten it on Atlanta. I agree. Listen, y'all. I appreciate different opinions, but please don't come over here trying to, rattle the chat. Like, spirits are too high. We're having a good time today. Please don't. Please don't. No, it's all these new, honey, we have all these new people coming in, some of these folks are bots, I think, because I'm seeing usernames I never seen before. We already have over 1,200 people in the chat right now. So you know how it is when it's giving Potomac Part 2. It's giving Potomac Part 2 where, people's bots were coming in, flooding the chat, talking stupid. Some folks just want a moment. Oh, you're a bot? Well, yeah, I've never seen you before. This is your first time. Yeah, some of them are paid bots. Yeah, honey, names we never seen before, honey. We're seeing all sorts of names we never seen. Not the bot self-identifying. It done turned into a robot, a mess. Oh my gosh. Trying to be sarcastic, I see. Shamea's people not confessing that they're a bot. Yeah, the channel's still subscriber only. So you know what I think? I think that we have some people who they met the threshold of the amount of time that they could comment, and now they can finally comment, so now they want to talk stupid. But it's so silly. Why waste your time to be blocked in 3 seconds? What does this mean? It is getting weird, honey. You see this? Yeah, Jameer and Biomist, you see all these yes, honey, Agents of Chaos, honey. Let's move. Yeah, it's our house and we live here, honey. I'm gonna make it into a year. They are obsessed. If Gerald paid for the bots, they would be okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm screaming. Shamea's going out sad. Church fingers are up, honey. Such hatless behavior, honey. My God, basement dogs got nothing to do, honey. You see this? Isn't this? You see them coming out the woodwork now? Shout out to the views, honey. Shout out to the views. Yeah, no, that's all it is. That's all it is. But that's why this is my only live for the week. So this is my only live for the week, y'all. So oh my gosh. Come on, engagement. You said I've been following you for a few years, Brooke. I really see both sides. And that's fine. That is fine. Listen, I'm all for it, but you're not being a contrarian. You're not being rude or disrespectful. I'm all for different takes, but when you have folks talking crazy, that's when I say, oh no, you got to go. But no, you're fine. You're fine. Paid for by Shamea and her husband. Well, bots, while you're here, go ahead and buy a live stream ticket. Listen, honey, we got stuff to do. We have stuff to do. Listen, I have the next time you see me will be on the stage. So make sure to buy your live stream ticket. But no, I have stuff to do. This week is too busy. Everything has to be done. There are no more lives. This is the only live this week. So, I mean, I told y'all that in the last week. I said, guys, the week of the show, it's only the Atlanta recap, and that's it. You said Jarvis sent them. Yes, honey. We got too much to do, honey. So pat him down, Brooke. Over. I thought you were taking a couple of weeks off. After the live show, trust and believe. Listen, I will be taking time. Like, trust and believe. Don't. Y'all not gonna be seeing me for real. So, yes, honey, I'm outside. Yeah, no, honey. I have my, when you have an ad read, you have to do a video. So, oh no, I was gonna do my Atlanta one and call it a day. I'm so excited, honey. I am so excited. Oh yes. Don't give her any ideas. Well, no, you don't. No, I already had the ideas in my mind. You said we're gonna be starving, bro. We will miss you. I'll miss you too, honey. I'll miss y'all too. We need you for next. Okay, fine. I'll be there for next week's recap. Next week's recap, I'll be there. I will be there for next week's recap. But the next few weeks it will be either only one live or no lives. You said I guess I can stand it. Yes, honey. You need to go live on my vacations. I'm happy to see y'all today. Yeah, I'm happy that you're here, friend. Hey, Christopher Brunson, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Brooke, I just want to thank you for the vibes. I love this channel, the community you've built. Block the bots. Yes, honey, block the bots. # block the bots. But let's say thank you to the bots, though, because they drive up the algorithm. So, well, a few of them are going to be skipped. I'm going to let you know right now. A few of them are going to be skipped. It's going to be a few that I got to do a double recap or triple recap or something, honey. Call me on the main line, honey. Leave a voicemail. No, I don't want to because pre-recordeds take a long time. All that editing, it's like, I mean, it would take me like 12 hours to edit a pre-recorded video. That's why I stopped. I said, it's too much. And I felt like I couldn't talk about the other hot topics because by the time I finished doing a pre-recorded video, then I'm too tired to do a hot topic live or anything. So, So Am I going to recap OC? I'm planning on to boycott it, but my Bravo brain still wants to catch up. So I saw bits and pieces. I have not seen it all the way through. I saw the part where Heather confronted Vicky about Vicky making those nasty remarks about they only have their money because they inherited the money from Terry's brother and father. And Heather was like, quickly, how do we inherit money? Both of our mothers are still alive. How do we inherit any money? Vicky is so jealous. Vicky and Heather, Heather girl, you are a glutton for punishment. These women talk down on you every other season and you go back for more. I'm tired of it because it looks like you're about to be the target of this season. So it's a mess. Hey, Yawn One, thank you for the super chat. If Porsha would send Pilar to the home of the person she's beefing with, I would call CPS. Oh, damn. That's CPS, child. Wait, I did miss some super chats, y'all. Hey, Harmony Bryant, thank you for the super chat. LOL, it's not a hot chili cheese thing no more. Hey, me and you, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Harmony Bryant, thank you for the super chat. I'm also confused why Shamea went this route at Phaedra's birthday dinner. It was so classless and could have waited. The way she holds things is crazy. I agree. Hey, Cheap83, thank you for the super chat. Shamea shaded Angela to her daughter and masked it as a compliment. Why wouldn't she do this to Porsha and PJ? PJ might overhear her talking crap. You're right. You're absolutely correct. I want to hold out on hope that Shamea wouldn't be so petty and do anything or say anything to an 8 or 9 year old, but you never know. Hey, Harmony Bryant, thank you for the super chat. This also proves Shamea had a problem since season 8. I agree. Hey, Kay got that so Halsey, thank you for the super chat. Shamea didn't invite Porsha to the geriatric Gerald party. Also, she said to Angela's child that Angela isn't nice, so please. I agree. Hey, Jacob, thank you for the super chat. Porsha better than me to mention her child than her mother. I would jump over that table. I was nervous for Shamea. I thought that Porsha was going to jump over that table. Hey, Traveling Trails Nature, thank you for the super chat. Brooke, even worse. This combo was 10 years ago. I agree. The horse has been put out to pasture a decade ago, and we're still talking about it now. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Hey, Biomiss, thank you for the super chat. And during last week, I thought Shamea wouldn't have a terrible reunion because she can go against Angela, but nope, she's going to be dead on arrival. Wrap it up. A mess. Hey, Jacob, thank you for the super chat. Shamea was crying and freaking out at the end of the episode because she sees the writing on the wall that she most likely won't return next season. She sees that she has isolated herself. Oh, for sure. She was definitely spiraling, realizing that her Housewives journey is coming to a swift end. I agree. Hey, it's me, MK. Thank you for the super chat. I love the live on concessions and pity for Housewives based on color. Oh my gosh. We had a good time talking about that in the last live. That was a good live. Talking about a certain person on Potomac. Baby, hold on. Check out my last live if you get a chance. We had a really good conversation. I checked myself for making excuses for Shamea. She's a glutton for victimhood. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Sweet Honey X, thank you for the super chat. Shamea picked a fight with Porsha and left the scene spiraling with tears. She's a real housewife, but she isn't RHOA material. That therapy would help heal. I agree. I think that therapy is needed. I agree. Hey, Harmony Bryant, thank you for the super chat. The only thing I saw was xenophobia with Angela last episode with the Coming to America stuff. I think Atlanta does not have a colorism problem. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. Oh, thank you, Christopher Brunt. I just read your super chat. I just read your super chat too, Yawn. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Nay, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Brooke, can't wait for your live show. Thank you. I'm so excited. Couldn't make it in person, but I will be streaming. So proud to be a part of this wonderful community you've built and wishing you continued success. Thank you so much, Nay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Hey, Dark Child 99, thank you for the super chat. You deserve a much needed mental break after your live show. Skip the weeks before the reunion and just do double recaps in August during the reunion weeks. Yes, I think I might do that. I think I might do that for sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all, I know y'all want to do an after party. I'm like, depending on how I feel, it might be I'm at the after party for 30 minutes, an hour, and then I'm like, I have not gotten adequate sleep, y'all. I have not been sleeping these last 2.5 weeks. That's how like I am really hopped up on adrenaline. Okay. So if after the meet and greet, if I'm just like, I love y'all, it might be either I'm only there for an hour. I mean, I love to party. Don't get me wrong. I can stay out all night. But like these last few weeks, I just know that I'm going to crash so hard because it's been like, I've been on like 100 these last 2.5 weeks, getting everything together, going over the set list and the script. And yeah, so, whoo, child. Oh, thank you, Jesse. But like, I do want to party with y'all. I want to party with y'all. Get your rest, please. Sleep is so important. Definitely get your rest. Now you told us to rest up. Now we going to bed. No, listen, I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm gonna see how I mean, remember, that's like a huge, like, you get that big boost in energy, and then when you get off that stage, you come down so hard. That's going to be like a lot on the system. I mean, you know, like the anticipation, like I hope the show goes well. I hope y'all like it. I hope like it's, you know, I don't know, y'all. You might be overwhelmed or high energy. Yes, it can go either way. I agree. It can go either way. Yes. And see, this is why we still have, I think, 4 episodes left or 3 episodes left. When you film the reunion 8 weeks out in advance, because low key, the fact that we could not submit questions about last week's episode and this week's episode, that's some BS. Andy, you know good and well that we should have had those questions submitted for the reunion after this episode. If you wanted to film the reunion so early, you could have filmed it after this episode. We still have 3 or 4 more episodes left. What is the logic between filming so early? And that's why I keep saying what I'm saying about it's time for some new blood, because when people's hearts aren't into it anymore, and he's at the level now where his social life is booming. He has a party every single day, every single night. It's summertime. He's out zipping it and zooing it out east. Like his mind is not on the show. And it's showing because we're getting reunions 2 months in advance when all the good stuff has happened. You have production writing in the questions. It's just like, that's why ratings are falling. Yes, honey, he has to fit it in his schedule. It's not the same anymore. He does not have time. He has an active social life. He has a boyfriend. He has homes all over the world. It's summertime. He wants to party and be out and about. He doesn't want to be at work in that suit, reading off of cue cards. He's over it. Watch What Happens Live is not even live anymore. It's already pre-recorded. He does not have time. He has 2 babies to take care of. There is no time. Yes, they will have to drag him out kicking and screaming, him and Ryan Seacrest. They can't give it up. I know. And that's at the end of August. Exactly. Yes, I think that we get about, if I had to guess, we get maybe like 20 live episodes of Watch What Happens Live now in a year. In a calendar year, we're only getting like maybe 15 or 20 actual live episodes. The majority of all the episodes are pre-recorded. No, for real, honey. Literally. He is stretched thin. Every piece of his time is booked solid. Baby, they are going to go out in their caskets. They are not giving this up. These folks can't give it up. We'll be here all day. You know I love talking about this. They can't give it up. It's an ego thing. They can't let it go. I would love to, because there are so many questions. I was so disappointed at how they fumbled Potomac's reunion. The questions that we submitted were not asked. They skipped past Angel's segment. Angel got a 2-minute segment. Angel was the butt of the jokes. She was everybody's storyline. The way they ragged on Angel so bad, and Andy did not read any question about the thing with her house, her being evicted, quote unquote, them talking about her not having a college degree, the mess in Colorado. He asked one question and that was it. Angel's segment should have been 30 minutes long. And I was just, so much happened and they got to 1/10 of it. Andy knew she wasn't going to be asked back, but he didn't want to waste time on her. And you know what's so funny? Because I saw that a lot of y'all said that in the when we talked about this a few lives ago. But still, though, that's not fair to us. The fans need closure. Even if Andy knows that he's not going to ask a certain housewife back, right now we're talking about this season. We're tying up the loose ends. That's not as fans, we don't have closure on certain situations now because he didn't ask that. At the end of the day, do your job correctly. She's here right now, still getting that Bravo check, still Bravo talent. So ask. Whether or not she's going to come back or not, that's irrelevant. That it's not fair to us fans. She should have come back. She should have been asked back. I agree. That's what I'm saying. There was so much that was left unsaid. They honestly could have kept the whole Karen coming back out. They could have kept that. Because all it was Karen, throwing shots at Wendy. Like, it wasn't. Tia's segment was boring. They didn't touch on anything. I was shocked. It was the bare minimum. I agree. When I tell you, Lord willing, if I should ever host a reunion, that reunion will be 18 hours long. We will be there from sun up to sundown. It's no leaving at 8 p.m. Because, the reunions end at 8. They start at 6 and end at 8 p.m. No, baby, when I tell you, we would not be leaving until midnight, 1 a.m. Because I'm getting every question off. I need that. I need that. What do you? No. I need every single question. The Rhode Island reunion was good, but he still dropped the ball. We didn't talk about Liz in her segment at all. Liz got no segment. What do you mean that Liz did not talk about this whole stuff with her and Jerry? And their marriage. I just get so annoyed. I get so annoyed. Honey, it will be an 18-hour day and a 30-minute lunch break. You said not Slurry County. They didn't mention Giselle saying Stacey shouldn't be trusted around children. Yes, didn't talk about that. Skipped all of it. Yes, Karen coming out was so corny and underwhelming. It was. They didn't even ask that lady why she never met his family. They skipped over everything. Oh my gosh. You said Liz pulls strings in my opinion. So listen, honey. Listen. Because you know how they feel. They feel they would rather pass away before they give it to us. These folks want to take this title with them to the grave. They will be damned before they retire. Or a lot of these folks, their motto is you open that door for yourself and then you close it and don't let anybody else in, honey. That's why all these panels and conferences where you have celebrities saying, oh, believe in yourself and, we're here to pass the torch. It's all lies. They don't mean it. They mean for me and mine and my kids. They don't mean, they're not trying to help anybody. They're not trying to put you on. That's why you got to get it for yourself. Stop worrying about somebody to give you a blueprint. Nobody's going to give you anything. Get it yourself. Open the door for yourself. That's why thank God for social media. Thank God for YouTube. Because, honey, if they had it their way, there wouldn't even be this. So, yep, you remember. And you know that that conference is going to be next month. And the VIP pass is $450 now. It was funny. One of the women who I met there last year, She DM'd me on TikTok asking if I'm going to go this year. And I said, I don't know, unless they give me a free pass or they have Olandria there. But then again, though, we didn't get to meet anybody. So it's like, what's the point? It's just, you remember my review on them. Honey, I said, it was a waste of money. I did not get my money's worth. A mess. Yes, honey, it is, but that's why you had to get it on your own. You had to make your own path, create your own motion. Don't sit up here worrying about somebody giving you a chance. Okay, that's why, listen. Where would I be if I sat around hoping for somebody to give me a chance? No, I got my behind on YouTube, and God created the path for me. Your gifts will make room for you. If you're waiting on somebody to put you on, you have another thing coming. You got to be so good that they can't ignore you. That's where I'm at right now, where I'm gonna just keep showing up, keep doing the thing, okay, so that they can't deny me. You know what I'm saying? But if you think you're about to get somebody to help you and pull you up, you got another thing coming, honey. These folks say because it sounds good, they don't mean it. They want to keep their jobs, because why do we have people on The View who are 84, 78, 69? They want to keep those jobs. Forget about giving it to another generation. They're going to keep it until they leave this earth. Look at Dick Clark. Before Ryan Seacrest took over the Rockin' New Year's Eve, he was like 98 years old, couldn't even speak. He was bundled up in 10 blankets and 3 North Face jackets, couldn't even speak. And he still wanted to be up on that camera. He still couldn't give it up. A mess. Yes, he will. And that's what I don't worry about. Yes, I don't worry about gatekeepers, because God can open doors that nobody can shut. He will break down the door for you. This is the truth. This is the word. I'm a living testament, honey. Honey, when I tell you, I have so many stories that you would not believe. Okay, listen, God will get you to where you need to be, because I know for a fact that there are some people who are trying to block, and God is good, honey. He will take you down to the roof if he needs to. So no, for real. Look at listen, honey, Barbara Walters, she couldn't let it go. Baby, Joy Behar is what, 84, 85? Listen, they're gonna be in the casket before they give up the job. Yes, look at our government. Look at Congress. It's true. They won't give it up. Yes. RBG, exactly. While we're in the boat we're in now. And that's the most insulting thing, because I remember when she first got the gig, and she was on she did an interview with the New York Post and New York Magazine, and she was like, I can't stand my job, but I get paid $8 million a year, and they had to be like, girl, don't say that. But like, that's just so ungrateful. You're in a dream job, and like, you're not even grateful for it. Like, but girl, if you hate your job so much, give it to somebody new and up and coming. You hate the job so much, but you love the benefits and the perks. It's just that it's a shame. It is a shame, honey. It is a shame. It is a shame. Yes, yeah, it's true. Nobody can stop anything. You are so silly, honey. The whole system. No, it's true. Yes, no, that's the truth. That's the truth of the matter. They be on life support. And that's why, but that's why we talked about this a few weeks ago. That's why when you are in your prime, when it is your time, enjoy it, because when your prime is over, it's time for you to give it to the next generation. This is so sad that we have these folks, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, who cannot give it up to the 20s, 30s, and 40 years old. Like, it's really sad, because they want to hold on to it. Because you know what? After a certain point, it's not about money, because all the folks that I mentioned, their net worths are in the hundreds of millions. Ryan Seacrest is worth 500 million. Andy's worth 150 million. Like, it's not about money. It's about the power. It's about being relevant. They need this power. That's what it's about. A hot mess. I am screaming. It's very sad. Child, you said she's 84 in October, and she deals with dizziness, and she's still holding on. Sarah Haynes has to escort her out and holds her chin for most of the time, and she still won't let it go. No, for real, it's true. You said, but some people need to be pushed out the door. You have people, because at a certain point, when you tie your identity with what you do in your title, you can't give it up. So their ego and their self-worth is so wrapped up in this. They need this power, like they need to breathe. So that's why it's like they're going to be pushed out the door. They can't leave gracefully because they need this now. Yep. Hey, Ivan's Lyra, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Brooke, in case I don't see you before the live, sending you all the best energy. You put in the work. We're so proud of you. Go shine. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, they can't give it up. They can't give it up. Ooh, ciao. Ciao. Yes, and they said me, myself, and I. That's it, and that's all. You said, I think that the audience is partially to blame. They don't want it. They don't take the new host well. They want the old timers like Joy and Whoopi to be there. That's also a good point too. What's wrong with retirement? It's because they want the power. They want to still be on top. Yup, it's tied up in their title. Yeah. I saw who you said. No, I think. I want to get. I don't want to give her. I don't want to say that. Yeah. It's not the same. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, she's still young. She's still young. I feel like come back if she's still like 50s, 60s, 70s, not trying to open the door. Then I could. But I still feel like give her time. She's like Mama still has a lot of juice left. Like Mama is still young. She's still killing it. So I feel like that's why I'm not going to say her. I'm not going to say her. But I feel her husband. Her husband, because he don't take too kindly to the folks who come. Now, let me be quiet, but the husband I could see, but I wouldn't say her. Yes, I agree. And she's on a different stratosphere. So it's like, she's in a league of her own. So I'm not going to say her. Yeah, she's still young. Yes, she's trying to put her daughter on. Yes. Well, I would say if you did a deep dive on any rapper who was hailed like the best for that moment, there is always like some shade like if you just went back and if you just like I didn't really pay attention, right? But like if you do a deep dive, you'll see that there's a little bit of something when somebody else is reaching for the crown and is about to get it. And I'm gonna just leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, that's why I'm saying she's excluded from this conversation because she's so young. She's on a completely different level. And even if she did give somebody the blueprint, I don't think that they still probably wouldn't even reach her level anyway. Yes, and yes, I agree. And yes, I think that rock legends performing their song 77, yes, that's different than media figures and talk show hosts. Yes, I agree with that. I think that also singers, it's a different level because you could still do like a nostalgia tour. So yes, I feel like that's why I can't really put like a lot of singers in that category because it is different. Yes, I agree. I do agree. Yes. Yes, I agree. That's what I'm saying. No, we can't put her in that at all because she does show the new girls love, and it's like there's Michael Jackson and then there's her. I feel, and I feel like she like even if she gave somebody the entire game, I don't think they still couldn't do what she does, in my humble opinion. Yeah, no, she's also still going strong too. I agree. Yeah, she's super talented and young. I agree. Okay, so we all see each other. Oh, you said Madonna's new album is good. Beyonce, yes, Beyonce is one-on-one. Yes, one of one. Yes, like Celine Dion, Mariah. Like when we're talking about icons, they can go forever because like they can go forever. Side note, I saw Celine Dion. She's performing in Paris in September. Child, what? God bless her. God bless her. I said, oh, and the tickets already sold out. I said, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, I haven't listened to her new album either. You said MJ and then Janet, though, maybe. Yes. Yeah, 40s are still young. I agree. Yeah, 40s are still young. You said she was recently hospitalized. Let the girl rest. It's almost like you're reading my mind. Yes, honey. God bless Celine, honey. God bless her. I just love her so much. Oh my gosh. She now that is a fighter. She is a survivor, honey. God bless her. God bless her. No, honey. I was trying to get some tickets to go and they already sold out. I was like, oh my gosh. I might, if I go, then I might just stand by the Eiffel Tower and just listen. I might have to stand by the Eiffel Tower or the Arc de Triomphe and just listen to her there. I might have to do that because she's already sold out in Paris. I said, my goodness. Yes, honey. I'm screaming. You said, I'm sorry, but I love Madonna. No, Madonna has bops. Madonna has bops. We wouldn't have seen Brooke until 2027, honey. Yes, honey. Listen, honey. Listen, y'all. 40s are still young. Nobody said they weren't. Please don't come for me. Nobody's age shaming. I promise. 40s are still young. Love can move a mountain, honey. You said, Brooke, you need to do like one of those subscribers from LA that said he was going to fly out and try his luck at the door. I might do that. Hasn't Adele chosen to take a break from the spotlight recently to focus on her son? I think so. Selena's the Jamaican queen. You said, get you a freebie, honey. Madonna's doing really well right now. I love how y'all fight over Celine. Oh, yes, honey. Everybody loves Celine down, honey. Celine, love her down. I'm just like, no, I see the folks already saying, I see the folks already start. I'm like, listen, y'all, nobody was saying anything about age. 40s are still young. If you're in your 40s, you're still young. You're still young. Please don't start. I don't want to tussle with anybody. Nobody said anything about 40s. 40s, congratulations, happy birthday. God bless you. You're still young. You are still young. You are still a spring chicken. I don't feel like fighting. It's the week of my live show. I'm not fighting with anybody. Oh, yes, honey. Celine has range, honey. The folks are loving Madonna's new album. I need to listen. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it. You said Celine Claudette Dion is a Jamaican queen. Let's not forget, honey. I'm like, honey, we need these disclaimers, honey. Yeah, I'm just like, I can't. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You are still a young girl, okay? You are still a young girl in your 40s. Not Celine Rochelle Jenkins, honey. Not Celine Amsterdam Spontaneous Rochelle Jenkins, honey. Oh my gosh. You said 43 to be exact, honey. Y'all are so funny. You said you're in your mid-50s. You're still young. You are still young. You are still young. You are still a young person. You guys are so funny. Lord, not Miami Cake Gate again. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Merry Christmas. Happy Easter and happy birthday, honey. Not Celine Amsterdam Jenkins. You have to. You guys are so funny. Yes, everybody is young. Everybody's a young girl. Enough. Everybody's a young girl. Everybody's a young girl here, okay? Everybody's a young girl. We're all young girls. Everybody's a young girl. Please stop. We're all young girls. Enough. Oh my gosh. Everybody is a young girl spring chicken. So I love you too. I love you too. Everybody is young, honey. Everybody is a young girl. We are all young girls. No, I really am a young girl though. Don't get I'm saying it because I really am a young girl. But you guys are all young too. We're all young girls together. young girls. I'm the youngest girl. Okay. This is so silly. Why are we so silly? Yes, honey. Everybody's so creative and a young girl. Exactly. Oh my gosh. We are all young girls. Everybody's a young girl. Okay. So, so enough. Oh my gosh, y'all. You guys are too much. I'm young in the breezeway. Yes, no, but 30s are really young though. So please, you are baby girl gorgeous. Oh my gosh, yo, you guys are so silly. Hey, Yawn One, thank you for the super chat. Kim Zolciak walks so Selena Madonna could run. I'm screaming. Oh my gosh, you said I ain't ready to pass no torch yet. It'll still be burning. 24. Yes, honey. We have yes, we have young girls in the chat, honey. Oh my gosh, y'all better stop it. I'm 24 here. Yes, honey, we are young. You are young girls, young and fresh, honey. Oh my gosh. So we have the young girls. We have the young girls, the youngest girls. Then we have the babies. So if you're in the 20s, you're the babies. Okay. So we have if you're 40s and up, you're a young girl. And then if you're in your 30s, you're a youngest girl. And then if you're in your 20s, you're a baby. So we have babies, youngest girls, and we have the young girls. Okay. Is everybody happy? If you're 50s and 60s, young girls. So you guys are so silly. Oh my gosh. Everybody's a spring chicken. Wait, somebody said, now, Queen, you know you're not young. You know you're 50-year-old black woman in a Toyota with a tight bomb. Youngest girls tap in, honey. Oh my gosh. You guys are so funny. Next hat, I'm the youngest girl. So, all right. Is everybody okay? You said you're breathless, honey. You said I'm 6, like that girl that makes those scary plushies. Still got my baby teeth, child. Okay, see, we have, you guys are so silly. You want to be an elder. We are all young in spirit, honey. I'm 33 with 4 kids. Yes, no, you are. 33 is young. So please, even if you're a boy, you're still a young girl. Yes. I saw someone say they're 21. Yeah, honey, we have a lot of young girls. Don't do me for I'm a young boy over here. I know that's right, honey. Let them know, honey. Young girl over here. So, all right, y'all. We are all young girls. You said I'm in a New York state of mind. You're in a New York state of mind and a young girl. I know that's right. You said you're the oldest young girl. You guys are so silly. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are so silly. You said it's quiet on the creek, child. Oh my gosh, you guys are so silly. Oh my goodness. The show will be amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all don't be acting too fresh out here. Oh, who doesn't act so fresh out here? I've never seen you before. You guys, you're funny. Young girl added right before the live show. Yes, no, hey, I'm a young girl, please. So you said you're in your early 50s. Young girl, you are, wait, what did I say? Yes, you're a young girl. So you're a young girl. You are a young girl. Brooke's going to open the show like this. I'm going to say hello to all my young girls, honey. Yes, I'm going to open the show. I'm the youngest girl. I am screaming. It's all love here. We're not being fresh. Yes, we're not being fresh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go to the mall and getting a t-shirt that says young girl. Oh my gosh. You guys are so silly. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. No one's saying that it's not. I'm just saying that I am a young girl, so I'm not going to say that I'm seasoned. I'm not seasoned. I'm a young girl. But yes, it's okay. So we have the young girls, the youngest girls, the babies, and we have seasoned. Is that okay? So if you want to be seasoned, be seasoned. But I'm not seasoned though. I'm the youngest girl. So please, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm a young girl. Y'all, these are just jokes. Whatever, be happy that we're still alive. Whether you're 87, 67, 37, 27, 17. Be happy to see a new day, okay? We're just joking around. It's not that serious. We're just having fun. So please, y'all, don't sit up here and get upset if you're not 30 or 40 anymore. We still love you. Another day above ground, and 50 is young to somebody who's 80 and 90. You know what I'm saying? So please, when you're people who are 80 would kill to be 50. So if you're in your 50s, feel good, because the 90s, 80s, 70-year-olds would kill to be your age. So please stop. So, no, listen, honey, yes, well, the youngest girls, please stand up. Exactly, honey, we're standing up. Listen, I'm just saying. So enough. Oh you said my key is so cackled, my stomach hurts. No, I'm just saying, yes, no, that's still very young. You're still a young girl. Oh my gosh, y'all, you guys are so silly. No, yes, aging is a privilege. The pioneers and the junior explorers. I am screaming. Yes, honey, that's right. You are a young girl. You guys are young girls. We are the youngest girls, though. We are the youngest girls. And then the rest of y'all are young girls. Oh my gosh. And wait, hold on, Dark Child, when I tell you I'm excited to meet you, because the way you have me cracking up in this chat, oh my gosh. Now, y'all, don't start anything, as Dark Child's going to be on your behind at the live show. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, God is good. God is good. God is good. You guys are so funny. You guys are so hilarious. Yes, I'm so excited. Yeah, you're a young girl. Listen, can I just say this? Everybody in the chat is a young girl. I'm going to touch the chat right now. You guys are young girls. So everybody's a young girl. Enough. You guys are all young girls. So I'm just the youngest girl. Don't forget it. Oh, you guys are so silly today. This is the young adults ministry. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness, y'all. How did we even get on this? Dark Child always on Brooke's protection detail. Yes, honey. Why are you laughing? You said you don't want to be young, you want retirement. Oh my gosh, you guys are so silly. You guys are so youth choir over here, honey. Exactly. I'm a seasoned young girl. Exactly. You said because y'all crazy. How do we even get on this, honey? How do we get on this? We literally just go around and around the mulberry bush, honey. I want to retire young. Yes, honey, I am the youth. I need young girl hats and tees, please. These lives keep me young. Not young. Retire early is more like it. If your knees don't work anymore, then you may be going into auntie mode. Oh no, my knees work just fine. My knees work just fine. I work out, please. My knees, I don't have an issue. I don't have any pain. So I feel sorry for folks in their 30s saying they have pain. I'm like, you should not be having pain. Why do you have pain? So God is good. I'm fine. I can hit a split. I can do a cartwheel, a backflip. I am good. So there's none of that. My siblings don't have kids. So look at me as your cousin or sister, but none of that. So please, God bless. God bless. I'm a young girl and keep it at that. So, yeah, like let's be clear. Let's be clear, my Karen Huger voice, honey. These knees work and they work well. That didn't really come out right, but so please stop. Yeah, like no, don't even fix your mouth to even like call me that. Like no, keep it as Brooke. We don't need these nicknames over here. Just call me Brooke, and that's it. Don't get cute because you will get blocked. Biomiss. Don't even do that. Let's be very clear. My siblings don't have children, so I'm not anybody's. Keep it cute. It's just Brooke. I'm a very young girl. I'm the youngest girl. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. So Yes, honey. I had none of that, honey. None of that. So you said, young girl, you have chronic pain from. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm very sorry. You had injuries in your 20s. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. So I'm very sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. No, bougie, it's true. It's very true. Like, don't even start that mess. Because I see people doing that with other creators, and I'm like, no, don't even start that. Don't even. We're not even gonna play that game. So just keep it, Brooke. I don't care how old I turn. I don't care if I'm on here for another 30 years. Don't, just keep it. Just say, hey, Brooke, and keep it at that. So. No, they're not. No, Biomiss is just saying, don't start. Don't do it. So. Like, don't even do it. Don't even be tempted. Thank you. Exactly. Thank you. Just refer to me as Brooke and the youngest girl, and we're fine. That's it. So, yes, you are a young girl. Well, no, y'all, if there were injuries, obviously I'm praying for you. And if you have injuries, I understand that you would have lingering pain, but I'm saying if you're an active person and there are no injuries, you know what I'm saying? Like, the knees and stuff should still work. That's all I was saying. But no, for all my folks who have injuries, my heart goes out to you. God bless you. I'm not talking to y'all. That's what I'm saying. So. Yes, exactly. Oh, no, that's the truth of the matter. Exactly. Y'all, y'all, listen, it's just a joke. We're just having a good time, y'all. We're just having a good time. That's it. I'm a young diva girl. Exactly, honey. Exactly. Yes, exactly, Jesse. Exactly. That's it, and that's all. So please stop. Oh my gosh. Well, no, but 37 is still very young, though. Child, my sides hurt from laughing. Brooke's just reiterating that she's the youngest girl. Exactly, exactly. You guys are so funny. Oh my gosh, y'all are so silly today. Hey, Dummy Rocco, thank you for the super chat. Youngest girl got paid 28 to 95,000 for moving us along. Picked up a tuna sub and is currently on the way to Amsterdam Jenkins Breezeway to help the kids set up their Amex so they can afford a hat. You are so silly. Y'all are so silly. Oh my gosh. No, I did not review Love Island yet. Yes, no, Oyster, you see it. I'm like, I remember I got to talk with disclaimers because I'm like, Lord have mercy. This can easily turn, honey. We have a good, we joke for 5 minutes and then all of a sudden things turn. The youngest girl in the breezeway, honey. Okay. You said, yes, no, 30s is very young. So that's why it's weird when folks in their 30s are like, oh, it's like, well, I mean, I don't feel that way. I'm still a young girl. So I don't know, God bless everybody, but I'm the youngest girl and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying, girl? So, oh my gosh. We just want to have a good time. So, I take good care of myself. So please. I still have a very, like everything is still snatched. So please. So. We create too much lore to have new merch. I know. So Brooke should just review the episode and log off. Wait, who said? Did somebody say I should log off? Did somebody say that? If somebody said that, get him, Jameer, and get him out of here, Biomiss. If somebody said that. Child. I love you too, guys. I love you too. It is. It is. Please. Like, everything is still sitting up high and, what waste, like, so please. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dark Charles is speaking in general. Oh, okay. I said, wait, who said that? I said, who? Wait, I was about to say, like, get him out. Get him out. Thank you, Jameer. So you said you're still giggling. Oh my gosh, y'all. How do we even get this? How do we even, yes, honey, exactly. Let them know, Greg. Okay. Exactly. Oh, like, oh, no, I know. I love this too. Only on this channel. Like, what are we even talking about? We really talk about everything and nothing on this channel, and I love it. Brooke said everything is snatched and sitting due north. And is. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just love you. No, I love to key with y'all too. We have a good time, honey. We love a good time. Oh my goodness. No, it is. Oh, wait, no, one of y'all said, this is the last live for a while. We need to be appreciative and enjoy it. Yeah, no, you better enjoy it, y'all, because after this, it's preparation for the live show. So y'all are so silly. Brooke can say she likes Skittles, and they would say they're allergic to fruity candy, so it's offensive to them. Oh, no. Oh, Jesse, don't do me, Jesse. Don't do me. No, it's true. It's true. We just talk so freely over here. No, I love it. We just talk about everything and nothing. I love it. I really do love it. We have a good time. Oh my gosh. You guys are so funny. No, wait, Ty, you have me yelling, honey. No, it literally is, honey. It is still on. It is still on. It is blinking light. Oh my gosh. Yes, honey. Oh my gosh. No, I really hope that you guys leave here feeling like a young girl. No, I hope that you know that you're a young girl. I hope that you say, no, I'm a young girl. So, I'm glad to hear that. Brooke, just wanted to let you know that your advice on using your talents really hit me. I needed that. Thanks. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy. I love the random chats. That's why there's so much lore. No, I know. We just go on the best tangents ever. Yes, honey. No, for real. They're nice and hot, fresh and hot, honey. Oh, you guys are so funny. I'm happy to hear that. No, we are young girls in the breezeway. Young girls on 3, honey. No, for real. It's true. I'm glad. I'm so happy. No, literally. No, I'm serious, y'all. This is what you call impact. This is what you call influence. I'm just saying. I'm so happy. Look at that. You said it's gonna be your new morning affirmation. I'm so happy to hear that. Oh, nothing today. Nothing today. Yes, honey. You're a young girl. Oh, I love this. Come on. I finally got my car this past week. We're making moves now. Congratulations. That's huge. That's a big accomplishment. You should feel so proud of yourself. And I know it's gorgeous. Congratulations. No, it is. It is still fresh. It is very fresh, honey. It is fresher than, it's nice and fresh. Oh, post the link for access to stream the show. Okay, hold on. Let me do that right now. You are so funny. Oh no, you have to go back to last Tuesday's live. It's at the 54-minute mark. Last Tuesday's live with Anne Marie in the title. And you're gonna have a good time. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, you're saying congrats to, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry. Yes, congratulations to Dummy Rocco on their brand new car. I'm sorry. I immediately thought it was for me. How self-centered. I'm screaming at myself. Yeah, the show's gonna be streamed. I just did it. Oh, thank you so much. No, I'm talking about thank you so much. Thank you. And I can't, I really crack myself up. Yes, honey, it's the young girl in me. Thanks for making my day brighter. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. I'm so happy. Yes, you can watch this live stream for up to a whole week, guys. Make sure to buy your live stream tickets. You do not want to miss a thing. Yes, that live was iconic. Actually, last week's lives were like so good. Watch both of them. Because I was really in my bag on Wednesday's live. Was that Wednesday or Thursday? But I was really in my bag for both of those lives. I made no plans for Friday. I will be locked in. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, have a wonderful, yes, I will. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see you. Yes, have a wonderful dinner, a wonderful rest of your evening. You said, I mean, it is your live. Yeah, wait, hold on, y'all. Yes, no, I think those last week's lives are in the Hall of Fame. Both of those lives are in the Hall of Fame to me. I think that I have to put those in my Hall of Fame. Those lives were, I was in flow state. Like, if those are two lives where I was in flow state, those two lives were flow state. And then the Fantasia live, like those were like, both of them were just back-to-back bangers. No, for real. No, I really was. I had tears of laughter in those lives. You said, I watched that live on the replay. When I tell you I leaned in so close to my phone and turned the volume down like they could hear you, I am screaming. Oh my gosh. No, that was phenomenal. No, it really was. No, they can't. Those two lives are in a league of their own. Yes, honey, ain't no. It was over 9 hours of content. No, I know. It was like, they were each 4.5 hours long. So good. Oh, thank you so much. In the top 5, period. I agree. Thank you, everybody. I'm blessed. No, you are blessed. You are a blessed young girl. I have to work on Friday, but I'll live stream and watch later. Okay, good. You have up to a week. Yes, no bots. Yeah, the raffles cause too much chaos. Yeah, no, we haven't seen them. I'm wondering if they were only in that live, because yeah, they haven't been back since. So, oh, thank you so much. Thank you. No, I'm so excited, y'all. I am so excited. I cannot wait to meet y'all. I cannot wait to give y'all a great show. So everybody who's watching on the live stream, I really hope that you have a good time. I hope you feel like you're in the building. I'm so excited, y'all. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I don't know. My heart is like, I'm like so overjoyed, y'all. Yes, start packing because you have a long flight, friend. Oh, okay. Because yeah, they were coming in like often, and then all of a sudden they just stopped coming. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. You said I was appalled by the person who started right when the live started. Oh my gosh, yes. That clown who started in the last week's live and they were starting trouble immediately. It just can't, people can't help themselves. Like 24 seconds in. Hints on any topics. I don't want to spoil anything. So just know that I aim to deliver, and I really hope that you enjoy the stories and the tea. I really hope you enjoy. I truly do. I'm excited. When I tell you, I keep rearranging the script, what I want to start off with. Like something tells me that I'm going to write a whole script and then I'm going to end up going a completely different way. So I don't want to give you a hint. I want you to be surprised. Yes, thank you, Jameer. Thank you, Jameer. So, oh, thank you, guys. The Fantasia live, that one is, so she's in the thumbnail of her getting reproposed to. It's the Tyra Banks documentary live and Fantasia live. That live was iconic. The chat was in rare form. I mean, it was too good. It was like, that is one of my all-time favorites. I mean, everybody cut up something horrible on the chat. in the best way. So no, we were cutting up. Everybody was in rare form. Oh, you're okay. Good. Yes, I want you guys to be surprised. I want you to be surprised. Yes. No, we're at the finish line. Yes, let's be patient. No, for real, y'all. So you said, Brooke, don't shine the light on us in this audience. I have stage fright. Oh, what was I going to say? Honey, and you never know, honey. I might pull one of y'all from this to get on the stage with me. It's going to be full of surprises, honey. So be ready. I might be like, okay, no, I want you to come up. Let's chat. So anything can happen on Friday night. All right. Some of y'all are shy. Oh my gosh. You don't start, child. Dog Child, I'm gonna pull you up. I'm gonna say, Dog Child, where you at, Dog Child? Pull you up. Dog Child is so, Jesse said, pull me. I'm ready. Yes, honey. Jesse's ready, honey. Jesse is ready. Jesse's ready, girl. Oh, come on, Jesse. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Y'all ready to super chat in person? I am screaming. You're allowed to exit for road trips. Oh, I might crash my car from laughing, JK. Y'all are so funny. Cover my face with my hat. I'm screaming. I hope people aren't shy during the Q&A. Can we give away a loose bag filled with throat spray? Oh, you want me to give away a fake purse off of Canal Street, and I am screaming so loud. Y'all need to stop. Brooke said, "Come to the front, honey." How long is the show? The show is an hour 15, 9:30 to 10:45. So it's an hour 15, and they are the Green Room 42. Love them to death. They don't play about time. You don't get to go a minute over. So I have to be really careful about the time. They don't play about that time, honey. They don't play about that time. 10:45, lights go on. It's curtains. So, oh my gosh, I'm finally here for a live. Yes, I'm happy you're here. Oh yeah, honey, we're still here. 3 hours in, loose bag with Kelly's name and cheap rhinestones. Oh, I love you too. I love you right back. Honey, get him a Kelly bag with some throat spray. Child, hold up your dollars for super chats. You guys are so silly. Can we chat in for live streamers? No, the live stream for the Green Room 42, it's their system. There is no chat. You guys are so funny. You said, Brooke said, be there on time. If not, the doors will be locked. Child. Oh no, honey, they're not gonna let us do it. You guys are so funny. You said everyone getting throat spray and hand sanitizer in the gift bag. Will I be able to do a cartwheel on stage? You might hit the piano though, friend, because that stage is a little small, so you might hit the piano. Do a cartwheel right into the piano, child. You said bring you on the stage. Oh, y'all are so funny, child. Us live streamers can only chat with each other if you get a Discord going. Oh, okay. I hope folks don't think Brooke herself is going live, LOL. Damn, will be fun to chat with those who also couldn't make it in person, but we'll be rooting for you nonetheless. Thank you. Now the preloaded rush card, honey. I got to go to bed, guys, but Brooke, good luck on Friday. Thank you so much. Yes, the live stream ticket is for a week, a whole week. So you don't think you'll be able to watch it when you get back. Oh, you return on the 28th. 17th. Oh, I guess, yeah, you'll have it until the 24th or 25th. Yeah, so that won't be enough time. I mean, unless you can watch it while you're international. Oh, have fun. Have fun on your date. Don't forget the Tom Ford t-shirt and a kilt. No, that's me popping it on a handstand. Okay. Oh, all right. Y'all are so funny. All right, y'all. Hold on. This is the last live because I have my live show to get ready for on Friday. So I will be seeing you next Monday, Lord willing, Lord willing, Lord willing. Okay. So right now for Love Island, we can talk about it maybe like at the reunion when the reunion airs, but right now I can't because I'm too booked right now. But y'all, yes, I can't wait to meet you. I cannot wait to meet you. I cannot wait to meet you. Will it? Oh, it's gonna. No, the link is in the email. No, okay. So the live show has nothing to do with YouTube. When you buy your ticket, the link should be in your email to buy your live stream ticket. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, y'all. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. Like, why do I feel like I don't want this live to end? Because it's like, I don't know. It's like hitting me that we're really 4 days away. I'm getting oddly emotional right now. I don't know why. I'm like stalling, saying bye to y'all. I'm like really low key stalling. I don't know why I'm stalling, but I love y'all. I really do love y'all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. I will see y'all on Friday night at 9:30 at the Green Room 42 here in New York. I can't wait, y'all. I love y'all down, honey. I love y'all down. Oh my gosh. All right, y'all. I mean, I'll talk about Love Island, but just not anytime soon. Thank you guys. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I will see you on Friday. I don't know why am I getting nervous. This is so weird. Like, why am I can't wait to see you too. I can't wait to meet you too. I don't know why I'm getting emotional. This is so weird. Like, why can't I just end the chat? Like, I don't want to say goodbye to y'all. This is so weird. Like, why am I acting like this? Safe travels to everybody coming from out of state. All right. I love y'all. I will see y'all on Friday. Yes, you will be great, young girl. Thank you. Thank you, Jameer. All right, y'all. All right. I'll see you on Friday. I love y'all. I'm going to miss y'all. Okay. Bye. Thank you. Why am I getting all